What's good? What's good, YouTube world and everyone else out there? It's your boy Jay, aka Big Daddy Beard, aka your favorite gamer's favorite gamer. Welcome back to another segment of the debate table. For those that are new to this is a podcast that I set up as a playlist on my channel that focuses on a different array of topics, everything from music to movies, multimedia, you name it. So a little bit more about what this is about. I give everybody the opportunity to give me suggestions on different topics that we will debate and talk about throughout every single episode of this podcast. So I want to keep people entertained, engaged with everything that we discuss, and that we turn into full out debates, which are fun, engaging, entertaining, you name it. So before we get started, big shout out to everybody that came out for the first episode and showed me nothing but love and support. I can't thank you guys enough. I think we're at over 150 views so far, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you all for making that happen, for making this podcast possible. Again, I have a lot more topics, a lot more suggestions on the way. I can't wait to get into more of these discussions and keep this platform going as long as possible. So again, thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to get into episode 2. Now, before I do, let me start introducing everybody that's coming in. Shout everybody out. I got my lady in the building, Mrs. Eye Candy herself. How you doing, mama? Welcome in. Welcome in. L2, Love to Travel is in the building. What's going on? I appreciate you coming in. Welcome, welcome. All right. So here's how it's going to go. For every episode, I give you guys the opportunity to come up through StreamYard. If you guys want to join in the discussion, whether it's in the live chat or through StreamYard, you can do so. The choice is up to you. Don't feel pressure to come up and join in a discussion. If you want to stay within the live chat and just talk amongst yourselves and everyone else that's coming in, feel free to definitely do so. Again, no pressure whatsoever. But it does make it a little bit more fun if I can have people come up through StreamYard and join in a debate. Even if you want to stay within the live chat, that's perfectly fine as well. Again, no pressure whatsoever. But I'm going to be dropping the link, which I'm getting ready to do right now. So for anybody that wants to come up, just hit that link. Come on in. And let's rock out. Again, even if you don't necessarily want to do so, perfectly fine. Stay within the live chat. Again, and I'm going to be showcasing everybody's comments as we're going along. So let me go ahead and just start to read everybody's else that's coming in. I'm here for it. This will be a good one. Yes, it will. Yes, it will, mama. Again, Love to Travel with Wave is in the building. How you doing? I was in Lexus Dude Lives earlier. He asked me to tell you. He said hello. Okay, yeah. Big shout out to my boy Lexus. Appreciate him and everything that he's been doing to support me and my channel. We got Lady DC, the Cat of China, all the way from overseas coming in. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. And thank you all for coming in and sharing the video as well. I'm doing well. Can't complain about a thing. Good to see you, of course. Oh, you know it's always good to see you, mama. Always. Love you. All right, everybody saying what's going on. Okay. Got my auntie in the building, Miss Angie Styles. Y'all show her some love. Show my lady some love too. Life's Magical Journey for also coming in and being such a huge support to me and everything that I'm doing, as well as my family and everybody else. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so I do have a guest that wants to come up. Give me 1 second while I just kind of explain what this episode is going to be about. So we are going to dive into Verzuz. Now, for those who don't know about that, I'm going to give you a little bit of a synopsis of it so that you guys that have never seen it or have not gotten a chance to watch it know what it's about. Now, give me a second while I get my reading glasses. All right, there we go. Oh, y'all thought I was going to have those prescription-based librarians type glasses. Oh, no, no, no. I told you, any and everything I do, I'm going to do it fly and flashy. That's how we do it. F&F lifestyle all day, every day. You know that. I mean, this is just what I do. All right, so let me explain to you what Verzuz is. Verzuz is an American webcast series created by record producers Timbaland and Swizz Beatz. Now, for those who don't know who they are Grammy award winning, multi platinum talented record producers who have done hits for everybody. I mean, the biggest names in music, from Jay-Z to Nas to DMX, Missy, Aaliyah, Genuine, you name it, so forth and so forth. The list goes on. I can't, really keep going through all the people that they've worked with, but they've worked with a lot of people and they've made a lot of great, timeless music and have made a lot of money as well. I mean, they're both living the life. I mean, can't complain about that. But yeah, so they came up with this platform during the COVID-19 pandemic. It was introduced around that time frame. They have virtual DJ battles. And basically what they do is they have everyone from producers, songwriters, artists. They've even started doing athletes as well. They've basically set it up so that they go head to head against each other. Now, mainly they focus on music. Now, with the music, what they do is they take 10 songs from every single artist's catalog. And what they do is they have both of the participants go against each other with their music. Now, as far as producing and songwriting, all of the people that have made credentials for everybody that's done music over the years, they also put them against each other. Now, they recently started doing athletes. I don't know how they were able to pull that off, but they managed to do it. So some of the biggest names in sports, they were able to put them against each other. And they basically just face off in like a digital ring. Well, not necessarily digital, I'm sorry. They face off in different stadiums and venues all around, everywhere from Madison Square Garden to like little underground nightclubs and venues, concerts, things of that sort. And it's really, really dope how they do it. I love the setup. So again, the debate topic for this episode is, when it comes to Verzuz, the platform, are you a fan or not? That's number one. Number two, if you yourself had creative control over the entire platform, not Swizz and Timbaland, would you keep everything the way it is for those who do watch it and tune in to every single episode? Because they do break it down in seasons. Right now, they're on their second season. So would you keep everything as is, or would you make certain changes to make it more entertaining than what it already is? So we're going to dive into it. I want to know what you guys think. So let's get it popping. But let me continue to read the rest of these comments before I start bringing everybody in. Who else we got? Who else we got? A lot of people coming in. Thank you guys. Thank you. No, not yet monetized, DC. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Everybody saying what's up. Hey, got my cousin in the building, Miss Honeylove herself, Heather Grimes. What's going on, cousin? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. All right. I see everybody saying what's up. Hassan, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming in. Leo style. You know this. Oh, and also I forgot to mention too, I do have merch available for anybody that's interested in purchasing merch through my podcast, The Debate Table. Hit me up either through Instagram at J2 the Street Artist, or you can hit me up through my YouTube channel as well. So we got added again, media in the building. What's going on? Not flying flashy. Of course. That's the lifestyle. This is what we do. F and F all day, every day. The fly shades. Prince Daniel, aka Prince Marky D in the building. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming in. I see you with the shades. Thank you. All right. So I got a couple guests coming in. Let me not scroll too far ahead. So let me bring everybody up. Hey!
What up, though?
What's good with it? Woo! This is what I'm talking about right here.
My boy.
What's up? It is.
What up?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you guys to people who I have nothing but the utmost love and respect for. In the first middle block is my brother from another who I've known for almost 20 years. My brother, Freedom Matry, aka Free in the building. What's good, my guy? Glad you're doing better. And to the right, you guys already know who it is. He needs no introduction. My cousin, Josh, aka J Ski, aka the Chris Brown Stunt Devil, aka Video Game Oracle. Yes, you look like him. Acknowledge it. So, I mean, come on. Look at him, y'all. You see the beard. You see the smile. You see, don't you cover it up. don't you cover it up?
You off the hook,
Hey,
bro.
look, this is what we do. This is what we do. But yeah, everybody that's in the chat, y'all show my people some love, man. This is my family right here. Love them to death. All right, so let me start off with you, Free. How
What
do you
up?
feel about Versus? Are you a fan or not? And if you are a fan, would you make changes to the platform or would you keep it as is?
I'll be honest. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, what I do like about the medium is like introducing people like who probably wouldn't listen to that music. Like you remember when the Dipset versus the Lots. You know what I mean? They became like what? They had like record like sales coming in after that. Like
They
yeah,
definitely did.
so like I appreciate that aspect of it, but I don't know if I like to, pit artists against each other like that. I just appreciate the music. You feel me?
Okay. Josh, aka Ski, same question to you.
Me personally, what's not to love? It's a format in which you would never see artists get together in if not for the pandemic. So there's that good to come out of it. It's all for it's a competition, but at the end of the day, it's just for love of the culture. You compete with an artist of a similar tone and style of yourself, and you go 20 for 20. Crowd determines the winner. It's good. It's good stuff. I have nothing bad to say about it.
Okay. So I meant to ask, so is it 10 or is it 20? Because I've been hearing different things as
20.
far as like,
It's
oh, it's
it's
Usually
20.
20 songs. Yeah.
two
Oh,
rounds, 10 and 10. Yeah.
okay. Got you. All right. So you heard from my peoples right there. I'm gonna give my take on it. I don't really watch the episodes only because they're extremely long. But I do like the platform. I like the fact that they kept it entertaining and they brought something different to the table, especially when this COVID-19 pandemic first hit. I mean, we were like isolated. It almost kind of felt like the end of times. So for them to kind of put this together and make it as interesting as they did, I'm definitely all for it. Personally, I looked at some of the different matchups and I actually have a list of all the matchups that they had. It's not really long, but somewhat in a sense. Some of the matchups I would make changes to. Also, I didn't like the fact that some of the artists got kind of out of hand and started actually brawling and fighting. Like, for number one, it's not that serious. Some of y'all are like 60 years old. Y'all don't got no business fighting. Y'all haven't put albums out in almost what, a decade. What are you fighting for? You've
Yeah, it
already
come
made,
out of them sometimes. They got that energy. You know what I
yeah.
mean? That competitive energy is gonna come out you sometimes.
Very true. Very true. And that's the thing. I'm all about competition, but they're professionals. These are veterans. You should know how to conduct yourself before you jump into these platforms and start acting crazy. I mean, again, you're just going back and forth with your songs. It's okay to do a little bit of trash talking, maybe a little pushing and shoving, but it shouldn't get to the point where fists start flying. Like, for example, they had Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3 6 Mafia face off. Personally, I didn't like that matchup because they don't mesh well. If I'm going to put 3 6 against another group, it definitely wouldn't be Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like that just didn't make any sense to me. And the fact that Busy Bone and I think who was the one from 3 6? I think Juicy J or DJ Paul, one of them got into it. Is it that serious? I mean, come
Egos
on.
are on the line. You know what I'm saying? So it gets a little testy. It doesn't have to go there. I agree with you.
You don't have to go there. But yeah,
If
sometimes,
you're
you know what I mean? That was the
drinking,
energy back then. You know
yeah,
what I
it's the
mean?
energy, it's the ego. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's what
yeah.
happens.
Yeah, but remember, even like with the music, like the stuff we came up listening to, they knew how to keep it on wax. They knew how to say what they had to say and not let it get to the point like, okay, as soon as I see you, it's on sight. Like, oh, that's it. Like they in the shades in the car, like, yeah, here we go. Right
Hey,
there.
what you mean? I mean, Ja Rule and 50. Yeah, he had some rivalries back then. Ja Rule and 50. You know what I
They
mean? They
did.
had their thing.
I mean, okay, like with that one, for example, um, we all know that could have died down at any given moment. Like that one, I don't even understand
Man,
what
it still ain't died down. They don't even want to do a verses together. That's how real that is.
I
Like,
personally I feel I feel like they should, just to kind of get it out the way, because the beef is so old now. It's been over a decade. I understand if you guys don't like each other. All right, whatever. Put all that to the side.
That
I
one
mean,
is like beef. There's no
Yeah.
reconciliation with that particular one.
Ja and Irv said it's for life. Like
Yeah.
they said, it's for life.
Look,
It's
the
like,
closest we got was Gucci and Jeezy. That's the farthest we'll go on a Verzuz.
Yeah.
And that type of
and that one was testy too.
yeah. I was scared and I was on my couch.
and I was surprised with that one. I didn't even think that was going to come to fruition, because I was like, wait, hold on, who they got going here? Jeezy and Gucci? Like, didn't Gucci kill one of his people or something like that? Or
yeah, he bragged about it on the Verzuz too.
Allegedly,
like that's
all allegedly.
all allegedly. All right, allegedly.
You know what it was? It was money. Because whatever those checks were looking like, it made them like, you know what? I can't stand this person. It's on site. Oh. Well, you know what? We can do it this one time. I'll let it slide. I mean, it must have been a lot of zeros, because I mean, ain't no way. Like, that's beyond me for them to actually engage in something like that.
Politician got involved in the middle of it. They was like, we can't be wilding out in front of like Stacey.
What politician?
or whatever. Yeah, she Stacey something. I forgot her name, but yeah, she
Stacey Abrams.
Yeah, Stacey Abrams. Yeah. She started it off and like was like, all right, that's all, because it was in Atlanta, right? So it was like, let's have a good time and whatnot. Let's not get too rowdy. And then of course Gucci wanna be Gucci. So, yeah.
But credit to Jeezy, he kept the music. He was like, you know what? We'll let you have that. Then he just dropped his song. Boom. Like, I'm gonna just kill you with the music, bro.
Yeah, like I'm actually surprised that you know, they were able to keep it professional and do their thing and not let it get to that point, like how it did with Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia. So that was really interesting, because I mean, like Josh said, I mean, I didn't see it, but I saw little highlights. I'm not really a big fan of either one of them. I'm just going to be straight up honest. But I mean, to see them do that, like, that's really big and mature for both of them, you know.
So if you ain't like that one, what's your dream like versus matchup?
My dream. And again, like, I'm not a big fan, but I'm just thinking of artists that we knew coming up. So okay, so they right now they got Jay-Z. They're trying to get him to do it, but he's saying that he doesn't feel like there's anybody that can match with him. Personally, I think Nas can.
This is what I would say about the Jay one. Jay has a lot in his clip, but a lot of people, like, they top shit, it's fucking with Jay's top shit. Like, so if you're gonna go 10 against 10, like, someone can come up with 10 Jay-Z songs that 10, songs that they did better than Jay-Z could ever do it. Like, Nas does have that in his clip.
I feel like Nas would be a good opponent. I feel like Drake would too, because a lot of people did say
Drake has a lot of shit in his catalog. I ain't gonna say he has. I don't know if he has 10 though. I'm not gonna.
Oh, wait, Drake don't got 10?
That's better than Jay's. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about better.
I don't know about that.
Because see, the way Jay-Z said it, he was like, nobody. I'm like, nah.
I ain't gonna say that. Nah.
I mean, he said, "What you gonna do against the Grammy family freestyle?" And be honest.
I mean, that was something that was amazing.
To the Grammy family freestyle.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that.
I'm sorry, honestly, after hearing that Nas album, that Magic, I'm like, look, man.
And look, I'm in agreement with you. I'm the biggest Nas fan in the world, okay? But it's, again, the crowd is a huge part of Verzuz. When Jay-Z has hits on hits on hits, no one's going to care about the lyricism on Nas' side. You can say that was debunked with Locks versus Dipset, but that was mostly because Dipset was so horrible in performing and they didn't write songs.
But you gotta admit, Kiss was amazing though.
Kiss was amazing, Mr. Verzuz, and anytime they thought they had them their back against the rope, they said, no, we'll hit them right back. Oh, you don't have no song for the women. Like 6 songs straight. Just like it made no sense how they dismantled them.
Here's the thing with that one, because I did see highlights, and yes, Jadakiss alone pretty much like slaughtered them. Here's what they could have done differently with that one. I think, because everyone who knows Cameron and the Diplomats know they have a huge group. it's not just the founding members, which is Jewels, Jim Jones, and Freaky Zeke. Because remember, they didn't really formulate until after Cameron's second album. Like I heard them on his second one, Sports Drugs and Entertainment. They did a little bit of features, but they didn't really. You didn't really know about them until the third album, Come Home With Me. And then from there, it just expanded out, and it became like they had a whole bunch of people worldwide, everywhere. What they should have done, and I thought would have probably been more entertaining, is if they had everybody from the Diplomats, and maybe not so much just the Locks, but have everybody from Rough Riders. That would have probably been a little more interesting.
But if the Wu-Tang Clan were in the verses, would you include the Killer Bees too? And Redman, like you have to keep it with the core. Like that particular versus is about core members. You're not going to include like everybody. Like if it was one thing if it was like Rockefeller versus Rough Riders, but it was Locks versus Dipset. And I didn't even I personally didn't even agree with that particular matchup. I think a better matchup would have been G Unit versus the Diplomats, but that's never
G Unit. I don't know.
I feel like
I thought Locks was versus Dipset was perfect.
It's like from that timeline on, I feel like that made the most sense.
I get what you're saying because they was the hottest like in the commercial, and then that was the hottest in the street, Dipset. So yeah, that would have been an interesting matchup for sure.
I was there in the building during that Locks and Dipset one. I've never seen that much pink in my life in one building. Okay? They came in here like, oh, Dipset's ready to go to war. When I tell you after Jadakiss did that Who Shot Your freestyle, half the pink left the building.
Yeah, that was last set.
So the pink turned red.
Yeah, that's just like
insane. It was over after that. I can't believe what I saw.
Here's the thing with that too. When Dipset came to that, they thought it was Fashion Week in Paris.
Nah, they thought shit was sweet. Like they thought shit was sweet. They thought they were just gonna roll up in there. They thought shit was sweet, and they was gonna, you know what I mean? Nah, you gotta come with it.
They thought it was a Rip the Runway type of thing. It was like, no, y'all here to do music. Because I mean, if you saw what they had on, they were like well dressed and everything. The Locks, they just threw whatever on was in their closet and just came out there. They weren't even matching. That's how you know they meant business. I think Jadakiss had on what? Army sweats and a plain members only t-shirt and some Timbs. Yeah, he's coming to war. He's not coming to see who's best dressed in the class. So with Dipset, you see they got all the pink and the purple and all the different colors from the Lucky Charms box. I mean, that's what they came there for. They didn't really come to like battle like they should have.
Yeah.
And now I think about it too. I think for the Locks, maybe Wu-Tang, just the core members, the core group would have been a good enough matchup. Or you know what else I was thinking on the ride over here back home? I was thinking MOP.
Nah, they don't got enough for the Locks. The Locks
don't think so?
Nah, they got one song.
No, they don't. They got more than one song.
In that format, they have one song.
Yeah, they have one song, bro.
Y'all terrible. Let me go to these comments real quick so I can see what everybody's saying. So Prince Daniel said, I would keep the versus battle as is. I wouldn't change a thing, but other than the fighting and stuff, it's a dead no, sir. Okay, I feel you on that. Yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, there's a few matchups. Like I was just looking over the list of everything that they've done so far, and certain ones I just don't agree with. I mean, like you guys said, you said Dipset and G Unit. I can see that one. That probably would have made a little bit more sense. But I don't know, just the Locks and Dipset, just I don't know. It was entertaining.
That's the one I was waiting for. I'm not gonna lie. When it was versus, that was the one I was waiting for. And it lived up to the hype too.
That's the high bar, and it only doesn't make sense matchup wise because no one on the side of the Diplomats has the lyricism of Jadakiss.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the problem. Like you could have said Cameron at one point, like in the 90s or whatever, but once he got the Rockefeller, he kind of like dumbed it down a bit, and his lyricism just isn't as on point as it was before.
Okay, and that's the thing too. And what I've been trying to tell people, like with verses, again, it's all in good fun. Everyone's paying homage. They're showing love and appreciation for all of the people that paved the way for other artists to come and make great music, but it's a competition, just like how it is with video game, like how we all play games. We got love and respect for each other as gamers, but when we get to playing certain games, we got to be on a competitive mind state. And I just feel like some of those battles, they don't necessarily do that. Like the Locks, they went in with the mentality like, look, we're here to compete. We have love for Cameron and Dipset and everything like that, but we're here to compete. You know, some of these other matchups I see, they're good, but I want to see you guys compete rather than pay homage throughout 3 or 4 hours of however long the segment is. Okay, yeah, love you too, man. Okay, all right, yes, we know that. Can y'all battle to the point where now it's making me think like, okay, man, who's going to win this one? Like, this is close. I don't know who to go with. Honestly, the Locks and Dipset, that was a landslide. We already knew the Locks were going to win that. I mean, let's just be real.
That
Call it
wasn't the temperature going into it, though.
Nah, there's a lot of Dipset fans. Nah, there's a lot of Dipset fans, bro.
There
And
were.
even Jadakiss my favorite rapper of all time. But even going into that, I was like, man, Dipset might bring some shit out on them. Like I was worried.
They brought out the best of their wardrobe. That's what they brought out. I mean, they brought out all the different colors and everything.
Nah,
They look like a rainbow
they
spectrum.
definitely thought, yeah, they thought it was sweet going in. Like, nah, can't play the Locks like it's sweet.
So, Jay,
Yeah.
you keep saying you see battles you're not a fan of. What battle in particular are you looking at where it's like you don't know why that won't happen?
Okay, certain ones that I just thought just did not make sense or were kind of like lopsided. I'll give you a perfect example. Eve and Trina. To everybody that's coming in, what's going on? How you guys doing? Feel free to jump into the discussion. So the questions for today's topic is when it comes to the Verzuz platform, are you guys fans of it or not? That's number one. Number two, if you had creative control over the series, would you make certain changes or keep it as it is for all those coming in? I'm going to keep going through. But yeah, so Eve and Trina, that made no sense. T-Pain and Little John made no sense. Nelly and Ludacris made no sense.
Nah, the Nelly and Ludacris, I can see that one.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with Nelly, though. Nelly's doing country rap. Like, he's doing something that a lot of people aren't doing. I feel like he has his own lane.
But Nelly had hits. He was a hip-hop artist, had hits at the same period, at the same era.
It made sense on paper. It made sense on paper. The problem with Nelly is that he screwed up.
Yeah, he did.
Like he played stuff that no one knew, and it's like, dude, you have the hits, play the hits, and Luda, and yeah, it was bad.
I don't know. I guess I kind of I'm trying to figure out like certain artists that come out around the same time and almost have similar styles in a sense, but are still very different. Like I'll give you a perfect example of one that was really good: Brandy versus Monica.
That was an obvious one.
Of course, they have history. That makes sense.
Yeah, that was the obvious one.
Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle for all the people that got the Great Senior Citizen beer like me and stuff like that. That was a good one. I didn't watch it, but that makes sense. Like certain ones, I feel like they gotta make sense. What do y'all think about Fabulous and Jadakiss?
That was another one I was scared about too, because Fab is one of my boys, and I was like I said, Jadakiss my boy too. That's my favorite rapper.
But again, it goes to show what happens when you put a lyricist on that stage. No matter how many hits Fab played, Kiss came back at him with the raps.
Fab got bars too, though. Fab ain't come with bars. Like again, see, people thinking shit is sweet.
Got mixtape cuts on mixtape cuts. It's like you go for those when Jadakiss is thinking of the mixtape cuts. What are you doing? It looks sloppy on his end.
Yeah,
that one.
Fab was playing it like it was sweet too. He thought it was sweet too, and Kiss came with it.
That Fabulous and Kiss one, it was interesting, and I get it because everything they've done over the course of time, plus their collaborative album, the Freddie versus Jason, which was really good, by the way. I don't know why in my head, for some reason, I thought like they were probably gonna have like Mace go against like Fab, just because of the whole smooth, laid back style. That's what I was thinking. But then, I started thinking about Fab's versatility, like Free said, with, his bars and everything that he does outside of his hits. So it kind of makes sense almost with, Jadakiss and Fab to kind of go at it. But I don't know.
What did you think of this one was interesting, but it was really fun. The DMX and Snoop Dogg one.
I didn't like that one.
What that one? Yeah, it was a party. They was just celebrating, bro. Like
I get
celebrating good
It
music.
didn't make sense.
That's the kind of vibe
matchup-wise.
I like. That was like one of my favorite verses. Yeah.
but
It was fun, but it didn't make sense matchup wise. Like I get it, you want to
Nah,
match
it
the
wasn't. It
team
didn't
and the
make sense
dog and all
matchup
that,
wise,
but
but
it
it
just
was.
didn't make any sense.
I thought that shit. I thought that shit was rocking.
thank you. Angie said if Biggie was alive, Jay-Z. I mean, yeah, Biggie versus Jay-Z definitely would have made sense as far as like an opponent too for Jay-Z. I was also thinking too, Busta Rhymes would also. I think he would have made a good opponent too.
Okay. How about this? Busta Rhymes versus Missy.
Versus who?
No,
He said versus who?
They're the same person. It makes
No.
all the sense in the world.
no, because here's the thing. They're trying to do a versus for those two, but they want to do it as a videography.
That would be amazing. That would be insane. Like they
But
get all the wacky stuff out there. That's what they did in the 90s.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. With that, if they were to do that, you know who's going to win that. Missy has way more creative videos than Busta does. Busta, after like his,
what are we doing? The video versus? We doing the video versus, or we
they're
doing
trying to do
songs?
video verses for Busta Rhymes and Missy. I don't think Busta would win that because Missy, her videos, even still to this day, are just creative. She's always doing something different. That's what I love about her.
So what,
I'll say this:
bias for
Missy
Busta?
had the hits, but I don't know. I mean, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting because I think the people might be with Missy, but
Busta
I
Rhymes-
personally would probably be with Busta because I like way more Busta songs than I do Missy songs.
We know you don't like Missy. You used to give me hell about it back in the day.
That's when I was a young boy. Like you go back and listen to stuff, you like, oh yeah, I was kind of missing out.
Like I said, for me, and that's all I was trying to explain to you when we were coming up. For you, like Missy, it's just the creativity. Like I said, I'm an artist. I'm a graphic designer. I'm always thinking creatively, and that's what I love about Missy. She's just different. She has that lane. Even with Missy, they're trying to figure out who they're going to put against her. They were trying to say Lauryn Hill. I'm like, no.
Nah,
Lauryn Hill can't do a versus.
No, Lauryn Hill's only white, one album in, and her work with the
Yeah,
Fugees.
I ain't gonna lie. She got Fuji cuts too, though.
Yeah,
She does.
Fugees, Miseducation.
Yeah,
That's
and she
And
got a
you
couple
know-
of soundtracks. She was on the
Yeah.
Love Jones soundtrack.
oh,
And
She was
then-
on the Conspiracy Theory soundtrack. She got some tracks.
you can bust out that
Oh,
new
no.
Nas track she just did this year.
I'm not saying she.
Yeah,
she
you
doesn't
just
have
talking
it.
about Nas. She got a Nas track, bro.
Oh yeah, I love the Nas track. Not look, I love Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill ever since the days of Sister Act 2. So I've always been a Lauryn Hill fan. Even the songs that she's doing right now, she's doing the whole J Electronica thing where she drops a song once a year and stuff like that. Still, she
Wow, I
has
never heard
stuff,
any of those.
but I just don't. That's not a good matchup to me. Not Lauryn Hill and Missy. No.
Who would you put Lauryn Hill against?
Yeah.
Mary J?
Who is that? No.
Ooh,
No.
Mary J. Mary J is in a whole nother stratosphere.
Everyone hates when I suggest this, but what about Mary J versus Faith Evans?
Nah,
No.
Mary J's gonna kill her. It's not even close. That
That's
one's
a
not close.
slaughter.
That's a
Yeah,
slaughter.
that's a slaughter.
That is a slaughter. You have to understand something with Mary. Mary,
That's
y'all
somebody said
remember?
Busta Rhymes versus Twista. I don't think
Yeah,
that one. works.
That ain't happening.
Nah,
That's an easy.
Busta kill him. Like that's not even close. Twista got 2 songs.
Yeah.
No,
That's
what two
celebrity.
songs?
Maybe 3. Maybe 3.
No, he's got more than that. Don't y'all know you're talking about the songs
Name them.
that Kanye
Name
released.
him. Yeah, name him.
Go
He don't got-
on the stage of like 2,000 people and have Twista go out there perform 5 joints. What happens?
Hold on. Let me go back to the whole Mary J thing. Mary J is like, for those that ever played Mortal Kombat 2, you remember when you first start the game and you got Shao Kahn hanging at the top of the mountain like King Kong on the Empire State Building? Then you got all the other blocks. That's Mary J. She's just up there chilling. To try to put Faith up there, no, Faith is just a block. Shao Kahn didn't even have a block. He was just hanging on the top of the mountain like, hey, what's up? Look at everything you got to do before you get to me.
You see the chat? You see the chat? She said, "What was Jay-Z's greatest song?" I don't even remember her. She only remember 2 songs. What?
Wow, that's it. AIA, come on. He got way more than that. Don't get me wrong. Hard Knock Life is my favorite Jay-Z album. Love that album.
I'm a hustle. What's the name of that track?
That was Cassidy.
Ignorant shit.
Ignorance, you're like, what?
Well, she's talking about, Jay-Z when
Church in
he
a While.
first kind of came out, because again, a lot of people still know the music now, but the more Jay-Z when he was I don't want to say more popular, when no one else was really around and he was just kind of like, carrying the torch until like DMX and all them came into the picture. Then it was just like, hey, look, we're gonna need that from you. So I get what she's saying now. But yeah, so
Nah, I'm not rocking with that. I'm gonna be honest, nah.
Jay-Z has like 35 songs, bro. They have like 50. It's he will dismantle a lot of people. Okay, it's
Yeah, he
not.
would.
It's serious for him.
So yeah, I'm just looking through my list. I'm looking at even more matchups that I just felt like didn't really.
So wait, real quick, I have a question. You say you like it when it's more about the competition, they don't do too much of the camaraderie, right? So
Yeah.
how do you feel? How did you feel about the Red Man and Method Man battle? Because that wasn't really a battle. That was just more so of them just going back and forth.
See, that's the type of vibe I like the verses be on. Like,
Don't get me wrong, I like the vibe, like you said, Free, like with the whole DMX and Snoop. I like the vibe, but if you really think about it, Versus is a vibe. We're listening to the music, we're going down memory lane, we're thinking about all these songs that we came up listening to and recollecting, moments when we first heard this song or when this came out or that came out. Like Free, remember when we used to always go to the course and ball and stuff? We used to always play like all the mixtapes and all the different albums. I would always get the new stuff. We'd hop in the car, we'd drive up there, and we get pumped up hearing this stuff. So yes, the vibe is there, but I just want to see more of a competitive type of feel rather than it just more so be like a brotherly love.
so you want that Bone Thugs, 3-6 Mafia vibe, right?
I do, but
that's what you want.
I do, but just minus the fighting. Well, we don't got to get physical. Like Josh said, I know there's going to be egos and stuff like that. I get all that. That's cool, but it doesn't.
So you wanted like URL TV type vibe. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, kind of like the battle raps, but even with the battle rapping, sometimes they get out of hand. I like the ones where they just stood there. They gave the person the opportunity to go do their thing. They stood there. They formulated what they were going to say, and then the next person did their thing, and that was it. And they kept it clean. They kept it civilized. Yeah, they trash talked a little bit. That's fine, but it doesn't have to resort to these. Again, these are legends. These are veterans that have been doing this for years. What are you fighting about? Again, you got to remember, this is a venue that you're getting paid for. It's not like they're just doing this for free. If they were doing it for free, okay, I can understand you might want to toss a chair or a brick or something like that. You're getting paid however much money to do this. Come on, act like you got some sense. This technically, in a sense, is almost like a virtual concert.
It's a competitive arena. People fighting basketball, football, hockey.
Yeah, I expect it, but ultimately, like, get your money and do your thing. You're here to entertain. You're not here to, fight. And here's the thing. What was the fight even about? Anybody in the chat know what was the Bone Thugs Harmony and 3-6 Mafia fight about? What? I don't even know. Like, that's what I mean. It's senseless. And then what's so crazy about it is I think maybe like a half hour later, Busy Bone came and apologized and stuff. He was like, I'm sorry for that. Let's proceed on with the program. So you don't even know what you started the fight over. Again, senseless. You want to really get into like an actual fist fight, it needs to be over something serious. But yeah, some more matchups that I just thought were just lopsided. Fat Joe and Ja Rule made no sense. We already knew who was going to win that one. That was obvious.
That matchup happened because they couldn't get the obvious guy. Like it was
like he had one of Ja Rule's artists on his own hit, like on one of his biggest hits. He had Ja Rule's artist.
Yeah,
yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But again, like, if they are going to make it competitive, maybe take out the songs where they're not featured or collaborating together. Make it more competitive. I want to see a back and forth. Like if you guys were to battle, Free plays a song, Josh is sitting there, you get hyped up. Okay, all right. Son of a bitch, I got something for you. You hold on. You wait right there. Woman. You come back with your song. Now Free sitting there like, all right. I see where we're going with it. Like, I want it to be that back and forth, that tug of war type of thing, where I'm sitting there like, okay, yeah, like I really don't know who to go for.
It is dope because there's a strategy involved, right? Like you said, someone plays a song, Maybe it's not something you was expecting. Maybe you had a list that you were planning on going with, but it's like, okay, hold on, now I got to switch it up. I got
Yeah.
because they just this, I gotta go with this now. Maybe put the other one back in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? Like it is fun in that way. Like it's competition. But I can see that you don't like it when it's like when it's like Red Man Meth. They're just going back and forth having fun. Or there was another group that was basically like just kicking it. Essentially, I forgot which one, but yeah.
Exactly. They pretty much already do that when they go to concerts and they perform all around the world and stuff. You're already vibing out and getting everybody involved and stuff like that.
Make it Boogie Down Production and No Limit Soldier.
Oh no.
That makes absolutely no sense. I'm sorry.
That's 1980 versus like early 2000s.
You want No Limit versus Cash Money is what you want.
Yeah, No Limit versus Cash Money is the obvious answer right there. Yeah,
Cash Money.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like.
Granted, Cash Money has like far extended No Limit.
Yeah, I was about to say it'd have to be. It'd have to be pre like Drake pre
Carter 2.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Like, yeah.
Anything before Carter 2, yeah.
If we talking about Lil Wayne, Carter 2 going up against No Limit, that's a landslide. Because I mean, come on.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna lie.
Carter 2 was a start to finish classic, and that's gonna be for another episode. We're gonna get into classic albums too, because I definitely want to have a debate about that. But yeah, Cash Money and No Limit would make more sense, but we already know who's going to win that one. I mean, again, like just Bling Bling by itself is just kind of blowing No Limit's roster out the water.
I don't
know. You make us say, I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Hold on.
What?
You can't just discount No Limit like that.
I'm not discounting them, but I didn't like everybody from No Limit. I did like Mystical. I wasn't crazy about
Super
you
Shock. Got Mystical on the bruh. Just saying.
I mean, Master P, he was okay. I didn't like Silk the Shocker. C Murder was all right. I mean, who else besides that? I mean, they had other people that just kind of came and went. I mean, they had their songs though, like when they came together, you know,
Snoop
collectively.
was on there for a little minute. Snoop was on there for a hot minute.
Well, Snoop's had to save them because they were kind of tanking. If it weren't for Snoop coming, you probably wouldn't even hear nothing about them. Snoop definitely came and breathed life back into No Limit because when he was on that roster, oh my God. But again, even that one, for example, like the Snoop and DMX, I get the vibe, but that just didn't make sense because, like, again, Snoop's been around for years. His catalog is so versatile versus DMX, who's just, don't get me wrong, DMX got hits and he made an impact, but he's just hard hitting though. Like, you know, it didn't make sense. DMX and Ja Rule would have made more sense, you know, but
that would have been a good one.
Yeah, but Snoop, I don't even know who I would put against Snoop. I mean, it's got to be somebody with a really versatile catalog. Maybe like Jay-Z or somebody. I could say. Because I'm thinking about hits.
I think Jay-Z would kill Snoop. I ain't gonna. I like Snoop.
No competition. Honestly, like Snoop is a legend, but no, doesn't stand a chance against. No. Now the one that's I had technical hiccup just now. I don't know if I talked about it, but a good matchup would probably be Dr. Dre versus Puff.
Who?
Dr. Dre versus Puff is the one we're waiting for.
Oh, that one. Now see, that's what I'm talking about. Those are the type. I don't know who to choose. That's what I mean. I want those type of matchups where I'm really sitting there like, man, who would I choose if you had to? So let me ask y'all, like, okay, since y'all brought that one up, who would y'all choose between Dr. Dre and Puff Daddy? Let me know in the live chat too. Blaze Radio, Johnny Blaze, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you coming in. Welcome. Who y'all going with between Dre and Puff?
I mean, my New York bias wanted to say Puff, but when I think about like legacy and the hits and like who did better like post East Coast West Coast beef, I think it's Dre.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to say Dre only because like Puffy, like when Bad Boy first came out, they were just like, man, like who are these guys? But
they were Showtime. They're the Showtime Lakers of this shit.
They were. Bro. They were. Yeah, I mean,
you have to think about it too. Dre goes all the way back to NWA. So you
Yeah,
bring
bro.
Way,
So,
you bring in
like, whew,
Death
He
Row, you
does.
bring in Aftermath,
yeah.
you bring
And
in
then
G-Unit and Eminem and Shady and all. Yeah, it's a wrap.
He got too much.
Freeze Boy Kendrick. So I
He's
mean,
got too much.
yeah, I'd have to say Dre. And that's the thing with Dre. He just elevated. He got better as time went on. We already knew he was going to be good, but we didn't expect him to be like this. It's to the point where it's like, whoa, whoa. Because even when I first heard those songs that the instrumentals he did on the Bad Boys 2 album, I was like, I knew it was him, but I'm like, oh my God. Like, so that's what I mean. Dre, he's one of those people, it's going to be really hard to match someone up with him because just his catalog.
I don't think there's any hip hop producer that's
Unless
gonna
like
be
unless it's maybe like a DJ Premier or Alchemist.
No, I think the
never.
closest person producer wise against Dre, this is gonna sound like a wild pick, but it's probably Pharrell.
Pharrell.
Okay.
Nah, I still can't. Nah. Pharrell's amazing too, but nah.
Pharrell's an alien, yo. He got an insane.
He got mega hits. He
got
has mega
grinding
hits.
and he got happy. Yeah.
That is crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Trisha, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. He said MOP has one jam. Come on. Maybe known to most, but Cold as Ice, Calm Down.
I remember Cold as Ice, but that, I mean, all right, 1.5.
Talking about on a stage against another opponent, they got Annie Up, they got Cold as Ice, they got Calm Down. What is after Calm Down?
They were with G-Unit for like 6 months.
I don't even name one song from that era, bro.
Big Boy Game.
I don't know, Officer. Are they even on that one?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to disrespect MOP. I'm just saying, in a versus format, bro, it's not.
They got Annie Up, they got Annie Up remix, and they got Annie Up freestyles by other rappers. That's it.
So what? It's that vinyl.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Hey, Ski, you trying to say they got that vinyl at Walmart where it's got Annie Up and all the different versions on the back? It's like 6 different versions plus the instrumental.
Yeah, it's all just like connect. It's like, all right, Annie Up freestyle the game, Annie Up freestyle Lil Wayne. This goes down the list. That's all they got. And no disrespect to MOP. I love MOP.
Exactly. I don't want disrespect, but yeah, in this format, it's what it is. Big Daddy versus KRS.
That was a battle.
Made no sense. He said made no sense.
Yeah, that one didn't. That
one happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot that didn't make sense. I'm still going through the list. Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. Why?
I mean, I thought that one made sense. That's the same crowd.
That was a fun one, actually. That was actually a good battle.
That was
a good battle.
Yeah, moving on, because I don't like neither one.
Nah, you're not gonna do that, yo. I know you don't like their music, but as far as legacy, they did a lot for that generation of people.
Oh, hold on.
I'm not saying me personally. I'm saying for that generation of people that grew up on that music, they did a lot for them. Bow Wow did a lot for the 106 in Park generation. Soulja Boy did a lot for the ringtone generation. That's all I'm saying. You can hate their music all you want, but you cannot discredit their legacy.
Time out. The first T on my logo, TDT. Time out. Did you say legacy?
Hey, look, love it or hate it, they have a legacy.
What legacy?
I just told you.
Don't you dare say no ringtones. That's not no legacy.
There was a legitimate business for like 5 years of selling ringtones based off music, and that was because of Soulja Boy.
So you get a legacy just because you did ringtones?
Look, things happen. I can't predict the future, but that's what happened.
My bad. Got a call.
Oh no, yeah. Do your thing. No, I don't give legacy, and especially not with Bow Wow, because I mean, yeah, I get the kids and all that stuff like that, but no,
that's huge. He
was huge. We was in high school when this shit went down. This guy was. I hated it. Like, I didn't like none of the songs, but he was the biggest star like for a minute.
Was he part of that Millennium Tour?
Like, of course.
I don't remember. Like I said, I just know I seen him passing everywhere. I ain't know none of the songs. I was like not with it, but he was a star. I'm not going to take that away from Bow Wow.
You can't deny that.
What's going on, Aunt Tracy? How you doing? Welcome in. Blaze said,
KRS and Nas against anyone.
are they doing like duos, like 2-on-2?
Nah.
Because I did hear, I was watching Drink Champs with Raekwon and Ghostface from Wu-Tang, and they said that they would do a 2-on-2 against like Jadakiss and Styles from the Lox.
That would be dope.
That would.
That was another one that happened, by the way, was Raekwon and Ghost. And that was another one where it's more like a camaraderie. It wasn't necessarily a competition.
I want to see y'all compete. I want to.
That's a good one, though. Raekwon versus Ghost?
No, it was a good one. But they spent more time doing the same thing Red and Meth did. You got to remember, they were those deadly duos back in the day.
Some good songs, bro.
Oh, no. Look, I love the music. You know me. I love the songs. I had their albums. I had the whole catalog. But again, I want to see y'all compete. They spending more time doing the whole brotherly love, hugging and all that stuff like that. Like, okay, yes, y'all part of the same group. Can y'all compete and make it interesting to where I got to decide, like, who am I going to pick between the two? And I like them both.
Now,
I mean, cool.
I know it can't happen in the way that we all would love it to happen. But I would love to see, like, Mobb Deep against, like, a Raekwon and Ghost, or
that would have been dope.
Obviously, like maybe Alchemist could stand in for Prodigy, but like that, I have to see Mobb Deep in that arena because their stuff will go off.
Oh man, yeah, that would have been good to see Mobb Deep against one of these groups. Yeah, for real.
Definitely, I put Mobb Deep against like the Lox.
I was just thinking that too. Yeah, that would have been amazing, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do it because they're doing that whole thing where they do the what is it? Where they make them like virtual
hologram type stuff.
Yeah, how they did with Tupac, the holograms.
Nah, no hologram P.
Nah,
just have someone else perform this verse or something and call it a day.
Daniel said, "What about putting Will Smith in a versus battle?" He got
No, wait, hold on. Will Smith got hits though. Wait, let's talk about it. What you gonna do?
He got a few hits, but I don't know who I'm putting him up in the battle against. Maybe Flow Rider.
What you gonna do in Men in Black? Come on.
Yeah, Flow Rider. What about Will Smith versus Flow Rider? I got it.
Oh my.
Hold on.
Just saying.
Will Smith and
Flow Rider. Boom.
That's amazing. I would actually take that. I would pay to go see that.
Oh, bruh. Let's make it happen.
That's funny.
I hit Will's representation.
Summertime, but I would love to see what he did.
Summertime going to destroy everything Flow Rider has.
I don't know.
What are you gonna do? Try to get Logan on. Try to get low.
All right, look. If
he got hits, bro.
Yo, no, I'm saying Will ain't got hits, but. Here's the thing.
I'm saying Flow Rider got hits.
No, Flow Rider got hits. It's kind of crazy how much Flow Rider got.
Oh, Flow got hits. He does, because I was in the clubs and stuff, and Get Low and all those songs came on Elevator and all that. He got hits. Even My House, when he was playing it at the Miami Heat game, he has hits. But if he's going to do a versus with like Will Smith, like y'all saying, y'all funny as hell for that. It's got to be several conditions. Number one, Will Smith cannot play that song Switch. He cannot play Wild Wild West. No, he can't.
Switch is going to go off. Are you nuts?
No. He cannot play Wild Wild West.
He's going to play Wild Wild West.
I mean, I know he is, but he
might even bring Cisco out, too.
He can't play Switch.
What you going to do? What you going to do with LL in the battle when you play Headsprung?
Huh?
What you going to do when LL Cool J's in the battle when you play Headsprung? Who going against Headsprung?
Bruh.
I'm going on stage and pulling his lips off
like this. Yeah.
Imagine Will Smith like, I got something for that.
Oh shit.
Well, no. LL has to play everything up until that album 10. Anything after 10 he can't play. If he goes up there playing Phenomenon and what you just said,
what's wrong with Phenomenon?
Phenomenon was terrible. It was terrible.
I ain't gonna lie. I tuned out of LL Cool J pretty early. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, and I mean it's a little off subject, but the only thing that saved that Phenomenon album by LL Cool J was 4321. We all know that, so we can put that to rest because that album was terrible.
I've been having this debate. Who do y'all really think won that LL versus Cannabis battle? I thought Cannabis got him. I just thought LL was a bigger act.
Cannabis won on a technicality because LL got salty.
No, it's not even that. Ain't no technicality. Cannabis won that. Second round knockout was, I thought he was talking about me. I felt some type of way. You know, this song is good when you feel some type of way. When you like, are you talking about me? I don't even got big lips.
I didn't even know who he was at the time. I just heard that shit on the radio. I'm like, yo, I don't know who he talking about right now.
I knew who Cannabis was back from, the mixtapes when I heard DJ Clue, Fantastic Four, and all that stuff. That's when I knew him. I was like, he's nice.
I only heard Cannabis on like the Firm album. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, he was on 4-3-2-1. What you mean?
Oh yeah, he's on 4-3-2-1 too.
Yeah, he had one of the best verses on there.
Oh yeah, no, I don't get it wrong, but like that's it.
No, I mean Cannabis was a moment. It was a moment. I ain't going.
It was. Angie is preaching Busta versus Twista. Nah, Busta's gonna win that. I love Twista, but it's Busta. I mean, come on, that's just obvious. All right, so what's going on, Trisha? How you doing? Mary is straight up street. Mary, like, the only person I could see against going Mary J. Blige would probably be like a Mariah Carey.
It'd be a good matchup.
Well, I'm going to go with Mary ultimately, but I
don't know. Mariah might win that, though.
I don't think so. Because you got it. Mary.
Don't let it be in December. That's all I say. Don't let it be in December.
Are you talking about the Christmas thing?
Yes.
No.
Don't let that shit play out.
Here's how Mariah will be able to stick with Mary is if she plays most of her catalog from like the Bad Boy So Def era. Around that time when that album Honey came out.
Yeah, that was great shit.
Yeah, but I mean, Mary ultimately is going to win that, but I feel like Mariah could definitely give her a run for one.
You know what? I don't know. You can't sleep on like that Emancipation of Mimi album.
Yeah, bro. Shake it off.
Forget About Us or whatever.
No. Yeah. I was just saying to add to it to make it a little more competitive. Like she has to add that time frame in there. And yeah, Emancipation of Mimi and stuff. Oh yeah, she had bangers on there. Yeah, up until December, like you guys said, which was the name of her album, by the way. Then yeah, no, it wasn't.
Did I miss the album?
Wait. Mom Tracy said Faith can't sing. No, stop. Faith.
I'm not gonna disrespect Faith like that.
Faith is great up until like 2005.
Yeah, I mean she lost it at some point, but when Faith in her heyday she could sing.
What was 2005? What she do around that?
I don't remember. That's
exactly. The last song I remember was with Carl Thomas, and that was it.
Yeah, that 2001 album is like her last like hurrah.
Are you talking about Faithfully, right?
Yeah.
Faithfully alone. Faithfully alone was dope. She could definitely rock with someone.
That's a great album, but yeah, Mary got more stuff, Mariah got more stuff.
Now, here are some other matchups that didn't make any sense. Scott Storch and Manny Fresh, producer-wise. That made no sense.
It kind of does. You got Manny got.
It was the same era too. That was another one. That's the same era. That's probably why.
Yeah, it matched up with errors mostly.
Okay, they had Boy Wonder and Hit Boy.
That's a good one. That's actually a good one. Yeah.
That is. I'm not even gonna lie. From a producer standpoint, yeah, I don't know who I'd choose. That's one of those ones where I'm head scratching. I'm like, especially what Hit Boy's been doing lately. Whoo, I don't know.
Well, this was like right before King's Disease dropped, and he actually played an unreleased nod. Like I think he played Blue Benz. He played, and we didn't know it was Blue Benz at the time. So that was pretty dope.
Somebody put Farrakhan versus MLK. I can't.
Really? Come on,
I Have a Dream versus the intro to Jay Electronica album.
I'm mad you brought that up. Come on, MLK. The man's got his own street. Just like the dad told Lisa on Coming to America. The boy got his own money. Oh, Lisa, hit the jackpot. That go her to make Daryl like a welfare case.
2050
whole newspaper. What you gonna do with that?
Put it down right here. 2050, Martin Luther King on a coin. I'm telling you. 2050, he's on a coin. He's on some form of currency.
He need to be on something. A cross between a nickel and a penny. Call it a niddle or something. I don't know. A ninny.
They stole the tabs from us, but they're gonna give us the MLK. They stole the tabs, so they're gonna give us the MLK.
They're gonna put them on the 75-cent piece. All right. Swizz and Timbo, that actually started off Verzuz all
That
around.
was that the second one they had is the best producer battle that's been on Verzuz. That one was insane.
Now, who would you
that
pick?
was insane.
I roll with Tim on that one.
Yeah, I roll with Tim too.
Swizz has a lot of high energy like hits, like they get you going and whatnot. But Tim, when like his drum pattern is different, you know what I'm saying? When that dirt off your shoulder come on, it's different.
I just think Tim is more versatile.
Yeah,
Tim is definitely more versatile
because he's Hove and Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, exactly.
Because all the names that Swizz worked with, Tim worked with them and pumped out crazy hits. Because at first I was kind of leaning to Swizz, but then I really had to think about it. I'm like, wait, hold on. I got to think back about Timbaland's overall catalog, everything he's done from when he first came out up until now. I'm like, wait, I got to say Tim because the versatility is just insane. They had I'm looking through the rest of the list. RZA and DJ Premier.
I remember that one. I think I had Primo one in that one.
That one really didn't make too much sense because like DJ Premier doesn't rap. He just
yeah, RZA does, but RZA was there more as a producer than a rapper.
Okay, they were doing it from a producer standpoint.
I'll give that to Premier on that one.
Yeah, I got to because I mean, don't get me wrong, RZA has some stuff, especially like old Wu-Tang, but like Premier just
all like that. RZA's run is insane. Don't get it twisted. Into the 36 Chambers, only built links to Cal, Iron Man. Like he got this Cal.
Oh yeah. I know he does, but you got to remember too. Not all of that was all RZA. That was also their other in-house producers.
For sure. But RZA was the bulk of all that. Like those first like 4 years, I was like mostly RZA.
Yeah, it's RZA.
Oh yeah. But I mean, but Premier though, I mean, when Jay first came out and Nas first came out and just
Gangstar, you know,
Gangstar, Big L.
What's that other group he did? Not the Home something. I forget their name.
I know you're talking about.
And Jeru the Damager.
I remember Jeru the Damager. Holy moly!
Yeah. He's been around for a while
right now.
Yeah, exactly.
How'd y'all feel about this producer battle? Just Blaze versus the Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Ooh,
Alchemist.
You can't. So, Jay, You Don't Know is one of the most amazing beats.
What are you gonna do when You Don't Know hit in the stadium?
Bruh.
Different.
Oh my god.
Different.
I'm putting the shades on for this one. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on You Don't Know. Yes, bro. That drum pattern.
Hold on. I went to the 444 concert. Okay, I went to the 444 tour. This man played what's that song on for Hiya?
What's that song?
Hiya. 3, 2, 1.
I know what you're talking about.
Turn my music high, dog.
Oh my gosh,
I thought the roof was gonna come off. You Don't Know is different.
Fellas, I'll give y'all that. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not skipping that. My aunt said I enjoy Red and Meth. Yeah, it was good, but I just wanted to see them be a little more competitive though, Aunt Angie. Frugal Mama, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in. All right, back to what you guys were saying. Yes, You Don't Know is one of Just Blaze's top tier. It might be his top.
I think it's the best one.
I think it's his best beat, bro. Like that shit is amazing.
I can agree with that.
You got some of the hardest Hove lyrics. Just oh my gosh,
I can still fire it. Come on, man.
I can agree with that. I will. I'm not disregarding that, fellas. But when they did face off, Alchemist, when he dropped We Gonna Make It with Jadakiss and Styles, when he started putting it together and the beat started coming in, come on.
Alchemist is amazing too.
Yeah, Alchemist is nuts. And
We Gonna Make It alone, that beat just is like that's something different.
They're on the same level. It's hard for me to choose between them two beats because that's my favorite song from Jay. That's my favorite song from Kiss. Like, yeah.
The only thing I would say in favor of Alchemist right now is that Alchemist is kind of having a moment himself, and like his like second like win, so to speak.
Yeah.
And his producer style has completely changed from what he used to do back then, but it's still top tier producing.
Alchemist right now has a straight jacket on, and at any given moment he could take it off, but he's not. Like he is locked himself in like Arkham Asylum somewhere for all my Batman fans, and he's just going berserk. He could walk out the gates. He didn't even do nothing wrong. He could leave anytime he wants. But he
Freddie Gibbs
purposely
album
went.
is insane. The other stuff he's done is insane. You know,
Yeah.
it's just he's on a run right now. And it's
so, do you guys listen to any newer acts? I know we talking a lot of throwbacks. Y'all listen to anybody out there now who y'all like to see in the battle?
I just mentioned them. Like I want to see Gibbs personally.
Gibbs versus who?
What's going on, Monster? How you doing? Welcome in.
Benny.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna pick Benny.
I got Freddie all day.
Oh, I don't know. As soon as Benny play Rubber Bands and Wait, I'm gonna go crazy.
I hear you, but I think
Broken Bottles.
Me personally, I feel like Freddie Gibbs has been the best rapper in the last like 4 years.
Wait, y'all said Freddie Gibbs against who?
Benny the Butcher.
Allen Iverson versus Steph Curry.
Hold on, that one AI song that came out though before they banned them from rapping.
Yeah,
listen.
No, we're not going to talk about Iverson's rapping. That was terrible. Joel.
No, it wasn't, bro. Like, if you would have gave him some time to develop, you might have had something there, bro.
Yeah,
gave it time.
Like it was rough around the edges, but he had something to work with, bro.
It's, you know what, hearing that is like when Soulja Boy went on the Breakfast Club and that whole thing about Drake, and he's like, Tiger? Drake?
That shit was hilarious, though.
Allen Iverson? No. And you know what's so bad about that whole Allen Iverson rap stint that he was doing? It's bad when you got Jadakiss coming on his commercials outshining him, and he tried. It was like,
I mean, but it's Jadakiss, though.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
I mean,
AI versus Dame Lillard.
AI versus Dame Lillard. I gotta go with I don't know. I might have to go with AI. He's just a little more crafty.
Man.
But Iverson and Steph Curry, I don't know. I mean, I might have to lean towards Steph. Because Iverson was a good shooter.
I ain't here for the AI disrespect.
I'm not dissing AI. He's a legend. There's no question.
I mean, Steph is gonna go down as for sure. He's gonna go down as a greater player.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I mean, I'm just a bigger fan of AI. I gotta. Jeff, there's no other verses for Beyonce than Riri. That's it. That's the only acceptable one.
Is that one even a good one though?
Yeah,
I think so. Like nobody want to talk about it. Beyonce stole all Riri shit. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Because here's my thing.
So soon as Riri got popping, Beyonce's like, "Oh no, I gotta ride this wave."
Yeah, and here's my thing.
I gotta ride this ratchet wave. Hold up.
I do like Beyonce, but I don't like the fact that they make every song. They make it seem like, okay, every song that she puts out, you have to like. Is there some songs I don't like? Like some more of the later stuff right now. I'm not a big fan of it.
Like
There's
which
some
one?
Stuff. Okay, so like that Lemonade album, I only like 3 songs off of there. The rest of the album I didn't.
You wildin'. That was a good album. You're wildin'.
I didn't like it like that. The album before that I thought was better. The self-titled one.
The self-titled one. The self-titled one was good though.
The self-titled one is great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That was better than Lemonade or
I can't say it's better than Lemonade though, bro.
It was better than Lemonade, Gatorade, or all the AIDS, Kool-Aid. All that.
Yeah, I watched her perform the whole album on the VMAs. I was like, yo, this shit is amazing. This shit is amazing.
I just wasn't feeling it like that. And I gave it multiple listens. I couldn't. The only songs I like off of there were Hold Up, I like All Night, and I like the song with Kendrick. That was it.
I hate that song. It's my fucking name. I can't stand that song.
Oh, come on, you gotta love it. Come on.
I can't hear my name I can't hear my name being sung like that. It's annoying. I'm sorry. I know it's a stupid reason, but I can't do it.
What's good, Madu? Appreciate you coming in. Welcome.
Okay, but we can't just talk about like Lemonade and Beyonce. Like she has a catalog, okay?
Yeah, she had a catalog.
And that catalog is very hard to go against.
Bro, she had a whole career before her second career, like before the solo career, bro. It's fucking crazy.
I can put Beyonce. I can see Rihanna and Beyonce. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, dude. Rihanna's got like back to back hits. Like
Yeah. And Rihanna's one of those people, she elevated. It's not like, because when she first came out,
Yeah,
I mean,
she
people
was
like
okay.
her, but you know, she just said, hold up, y'all gonna know who I am. And before you know it, just skyrocketed and look where she is right now.
Snoop versus Busta Rhymes.
That's Cheech right there.
I don't know if I could do Snoop versus Busta.
It's not too many people that can really go against Snoop. Maybe I don't know, because I was gonna say Dre.
What, Cube? I was gonna say Cube.
Cube, okay. Cube. They actually did a West Coast one. I think they did E40 and Too Short. Like that one, okay.
Not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of either one of those.
Yeah, I'm not either, but I know that was like a West Coast one. So I mean that kind of made sense in a way. I'm not a big fan either. Blaze said Dre over Puff. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You talking about legacy or who can rob live against each other? Dre all the way, in my opinion. Okay. Dude said Dre. Khaled?
Huh? I don't understand that one. No, I don't understand that one.
Khaled,
Khaled's a real estate broker at this point.
Khaled's best talent is getting people together who wouldn't normally do a track together.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not. Other than that, he's not worth having these discussions.
He said, not just ringtone YouTube. I get all of that with Soulja Boy, but I'm just nah. It would make my head hurt. I'm glad I didn't tune in and watch highlights of Bow Wow and Soulja Boy.
I'm not, man. You missed a good one.
I'm not a big fan. So I'm gonna go through some highlights. And you guys tell me what you guys think about it. They had Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. I mean, for me, that was another one I thought was a landslide. Erykah Badu, it's not soul artists that could really stick with her. Person.
Lauryn Hill might be a good one for Erykah Badu.
Lauryn will probably be the only one I feel like could definitely like. I feel like Lauryn Hill would be Erykah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want Lauryn Hill touching any of this stuff.
You don't want Lauryn?
To be really honest, she's gonna show up like 5 hours late.
I was just about to say,
come on now, come on.
She was like she's gonna make us wait until 1 a.m. to hear the first song, bro.
I mean, but it's gonna be worth the 5 hours though.
I gotta go to work, man. I gotta go to work.
No, thank you.
Hey, look, if people could wait outside till like 6, 7 in the morning for a PlayStation 5, people gonna wait 5 hours for Lauryn Hill, and it's a lot of people waiting for
Lauryn Hill. This ain't 1998, bro.
I wish it was. Because I love that.
Lauryn Hill, she's amazing, once in a generation. Just I'm not gonna see her at a show.
All right. So there's a couple R&B ones that I thought were interesting, but I was like, I don't know, I was kind of iffy about. They had Ashanti and Keisha Cole. I
pick Ashanti personally.
I know why you pick Ashanti.
No, man.
No,
I mean that was the love of my life. 15 years old, like that was my baby. But she has some hits. What you mean? She has some hits. Flo Rida versus Pitbull.
She did.
Now, we already said Flo Rida is going against Will Smith. Will Smith versus Flo Rida.
Now that he said Pitbull, we got to put Pitbull and Flo Rida make more sense. Like Will Smith, he gotta go get somebody from like the Juice Crew or something like that. I don't know. Like,
man, you crazy. These millennials gonna be with that Jiggy with it.
Hey, look, he can play Jiggy. That was the banger right there. He just can't play Wild Wild West or Switch. I hated Switch. Why are your eyes widening, Josh? No, I don't like Wild Wild West. That was terrible. The movie was terrible and the theme song.
No, bring out Cisco, I'm telling you.
You like getting jiggy with it?
Yeah.
Oh, your Mark
Miami?
No.
And not because I live in Florida. Just because it was that banger. Come on. That beat, Will had the glasses on.
Well, nah, I'm not gonna lie. It was, before the white people got their hands on it. I was getting jiggy with it.
I get it. Getting jiggy with it had his moment. I understand it completely, but keep Will Smith away from this too. Good God.
Oh man, my Angie said Will Smith challenge LL a joke. That's not no battle. Come on, we already know LL. My boy, my other brother, Brandon, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you coming in. Cannabis trash. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. We were just talking about that. They There's no competition with that one.
Wyclef.
Rakim wouldn't make sense for LL, right?
Huh?
Rakim
Rakim.
wouldn't make sense for LL, right?
I don't know about that.
No, I mean,
it would have to be that era of LL. Like,
you know what? Big Daddy Kane and LL make more sense. Rakim and KRS One make more sense.
Rakim and KRS One is a good one.
But Big Daddy Kane and LL, because they both have that suave, pretty boy mentality, the smooth, laid back. That makes more sense.
Oh no. Rakim versus Cool G Rap.
Yeah, that's that would be a good one. That's a good one right there.
Yeah, I gotta put the shades down for that one. Yeah, I like that one. Check out Cannabis' new album, Kaju. He got so many albums, I can't even keep up with Cannabis.
I don't know if I can do any more Cannabis after that disaster battle. I'm like, nah, that's it for Cannabis.
Some rappers, I just like listen.
Oh, free, leave him alone. You know that first line he said was good.
Well, once like you look like Tom Cruise mom's new shoes or something. He sounds like
he said those look like Tom Cruise mom's shoes and some nasty ass wonton suit. You know that bar was tough. I was hyped up. I said Cannabis is back.
Once he pulled out the notebook, I was like, all right, I'm done with this. I can't.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. So Frugal Mama, what's going on? She said Long Haul to Queen MJB. Of course. I mean, that's Mary J. I mean, we all came up listening to Mary J. I don't think there's not one song that everybody doesn't have a favorite from when it comes to Mary J. Blige. Mariah got 501 million views and Mary J got 223 million views. I mean,
it's that Christmas song, bro.
Yeah, and that's a Christmas song. Like 75% of it is a Christmas song.
Yeah.
No, that got nothing to do with nothing.
Like AIA, I get the views, I get that, but when it comes to the music, though, I mean, come on, Mary J. Just them first couple albums. One of my favorites was "Share My World." I mean, that was just on a whole nother.
I'm going down. Like, what?
So I felt like I was going down. I was happy, and I was listening to that song and started getting depressed. I was like, damn, what is going on? Buster, 20 million views. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. Yeah. Thank you, Brandon. I gotta say, Alchemist, man. I'm putting Alchemist over Just Blaze. I'm sorry. I mean, and don't forget about all the stuff he did with Mobb Deep.
No, I agree.
What are you gonna do when Lord Knows comes on?
Huh?
What are you gonna do when Lord Knows comes on?
I knew you were going to come to that. I knew it. I felt it in my soul.
Listen, Alchemist has amazing beats. Don't get me wrong, but Just Blaze has stadium music. Okay,
bruh,
it's different.
Legit.
Listen, Just Blaze is good, but Alchemist's versatility is crazy. You got to think about all the people he's worked with. You got to remember, he's been around for a long time. Like, there were times where I listened to certain beats, and I'm like, wait, Alchemist did that? Like, Just Blaze, you kind of can tell because he likes the whole church vibe and stuff. You can hear, a lot of the symphonies and the harmonies in his beats and stuff like that. It's very church-like, and it has that vibe. Like the song he has out that he recently did off the Space Jam soundtrack with Lil Baby and Kurt Franklin, called "We Win." I don't know if you guys heard that or not.
Definitely didn't hear that.
It's dope.
Yeah, that song's actually kind of crazy. But what you gonna do when Touch the Sky come on?
Touch the Sky?
Touch the Sky.
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
I didn't tell you it was Just Blaze.
Yeah, bruh. Oh, Just Blaze got some shit. Damn. I forgot he did that one.
I'm not saying he doesn't. And y'all forgot about the all-time classic, What We Do.
Yeah, oh my gosh, bruh.
He has it, but Alchemist be taking me to another world sometimes. I'm like, and again, he's changing it up. He's going a little more versatile with it now. But even when he first came out, like, I mean, the stuff he was doing for Nas and stuff, the stuff he did for Jadakiss and all of that stuff like that. I mean, like, go the Wu-Tang and stuff like. I mean, it's like he's worked with everybody, and it's insane. Like, I mean, the list goes on, and like I said, Alchemist is more underground. Blaze is more well known as far as producer. So more people are probably going to lean to more Just Blaze. But if you really know Alchemist, it's like, man, look, like I said, We Gonna Make It is just alone that.
Girls, Song Cry. He has quite a few, man. All
He
right.
does. He does.
Who would
But
y'all put
I mean,
against? Who would y'all put against? Yeah.
ooh, who would I put against Ye?
You can
Hmm.
think Dr. Dre could go against you?
No, this one's obvious. It's Drake.
Are we talking like rap or producing?
Producer. I was saying
If
producer.
we're doing strictly producer,
Hmm.
hmm.
I'd say
I guess it's supposed to be Dre, but
I would say Dre.
I would say Dre. I'd say Pharrell. I'm just trying to think of other. I'd say Timbaland too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tim and Swiss, but those are like the obvious ones. I'm trying to think of someone who hasn't been brought up yet that
Hit Boy.
compete with them.
Kanye eat Hit Boy live.
I'd say Hit Boy.
Kanye eat Hit Boy live.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Kanye eats everyone alive on the 14th.
Yeah. And no disrespect to Hit Boy. He got some shit, but Kanye.
Dude,
Yeah,
Kanye
he's
can play.
different.
You don't know my name. Like,
I mean,
it's different.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard what was it? When I first heard Late off of the second album,
gosh.
Late Registration.
When I heard Late Registration in general, like that changed my whole like view of how I should like listen to hip hop. I was like, I've never heard anything like this before in my life.
Even
this shit is amazing.
Even what's it called? The third album, Graduation. Good Morning. I'm like, whoa, what is this? And then he went into Champion right after that. I'm like, two completely different like styles of.
No, he's.
I mean,
he's a goat.
Kanye, he has some people that could, but like now that I'm really thinking back, I'm like, I don't know. Kanye's kind of in a different lane too, because his blends are just crazy. And then we forgot about the Watch the Throne stuff he did, so it's just like I don't know.
He's an alien. You can't really.
He's an alien.
He is. He definitely.
I'm looking at his list now, and it's ridiculous.
Al.
He like nobody's touching it.
And it's crazy because like I mean personally for me, I feel like he's only just started to like fall off. So production wise,
you know it's crazy, but Kanye like bottom shit is still like the sounds are still there.
No,
bro.
some of that Donna stuff is absolutely insane. Don't get me wrong,
bro.
But I don't think it competes with like his earlier stuff.
Not at all.
But like he had that one joint he played at the show. It was like him and Pusha T going back, or we off the grid.
Bruh.
Oh yeah.
I'm like he still got shit in the clip.
He definitely does, because like the Donda, I listened to it like a couple months back. Remote Control, that beat is crazy. It's called Junior or something like Junior Wanna Not Be on My. That beat is crazy. So I'm like, he has it, even though upstairs is kind of scrambled, like an egg and stuff. But he still does have it though. Al collaborate with all newcomers. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alchemist he's definitely up there.
When I saw him with my Griselda boys, I'm like, yeah, LeBron versus KD. KD. Fuck LeBron.
Dang. KD is like a sniper. And just watching, like, he's getting better. He was already good, but he's just getting.
I gotta give LeBron respect though. This nigga's 37 years old. Though. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, LeBron is probably one of the greatest players of all time, but my bias tells me KD at the moment. I'm sorry.
I can't rock with LeBron though.
KD's crafty, and it's scary because you don't really see it. You don't expect it. You just kind of expect him to be just a shooter.
KD gets a shot when KD wants a shot. Like,
yeah,
shit is crazy.
That mid range is dangerous.
The man's 7 foot. He's got a 20-foot wingspan. Once he jumps, you can't even do nothing. You could be just as tall as him, and you still can't even get up there. It's pretty bad. So, yeah, we probably have to say what's it called? AI. Yeah, she said AI versus Steph Curry already.
40 bars is fine. Who's 40 bars?
40. Which one was that? Brandon, you gotta remind me again.
Jadakiss track.
Was it Jadakiss? I'm trying to remember which one exactly.
Had a off that yeah beat.
Yeah, I mean, look, Angie, we all know AI with his basketball skills. AI is a legend, so I mean, there's not too many people that could really hang with him.
Who could compete with Outkast?
Ooh.
Woo! They're another one. They're like that's the thing. Certain artists are just they have those lanes that you just can't merge in. Like I don't really see too many.
That's not a Busta matchup.
What?
Outkast killing them. Outkast killing
Outkast
them.
is
Sorry.
killing
Yeah,
Look,
Outkast killing them.
Andre 3000 is another tier. He's one of
Yeah.
those rappers you just don't put with other rappers' names. It's
Yeah.
just
Oh, y'all want to hear something funny? Y'all gonna bug out. Y'all might jump out of the live. But Reason from TDE,
Mhm.
he said that he puts Fabulous over Andre 3000. Yeah. They said, and all you see is people in the comments said, "Well, there goes your career."
Yeah,
I mean,
come on, bro. Yeah,
I love Fab.
And someone that closely affiliated to Kendrick Lamar said this. I'm kind of perturbed. Like, I'm pissed off. What
Y'all
the
get a
fuck are
chance,
you
go
talking about?
on YouTube and check it out. He was talking about it. They were like,
The fuck is you talking about, bro?
I don't.
Nah, if I was talking, I'm like, come on, man.
And I love Fab, but come on, Andre 3000.
It's not even close.
Especially after
only put out one verse last year, and I think it was the best verse of the year.
You talking about the Life of the Party?
Yes.
Oh God, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
But not even just that, just his features alone, like 16 with Rick Ross, it's just like, oh, the Throw Them D's with the Rich Boy remix. Oh my God. I
heard Hollywood Divorce, right?
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Bruh.
That one was.
Did you hear his leaked verse for Cop Shot the Kid?
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, Andre he's
bugged out.
He's different. But yeah, with Outkast, I don't know. I mean, if I had to just throw somebody out there, I would say just because they're they're a group and they're still together, Goody Mob, but not even. No, I mean I'm just saying if I had to just name somebody off the top, but Outkast, they're just in their own lane.
It got to be a competition.
I feel like UGK maybe.
They're still cool.
Yeah, they would. You gotta remember after Outkast did Speaker Box and Love Below, that was it.
Yeah.
That was like the last one.
Soon as Andre 3000 performed Hey Ya, it's over. It's like
even when he did Photo Type and he had Beyonce like reciting the lyrics and stuff, I was like, oh, that's it. That's it. I mean, yeah, Outkast, they're just and we're just talking about Speaker Box Love Below. We're not even talking about Aquemini. We're not talking about aliens. We're not talking about Stankonia.
Stankonia, bro. Holy shit.
It's kind of crazy to even consider Speaker Box Love Below because they're technically like solo albums.
Yeah, it don't matter though. It's the creativity of it. It's still Outkast. 2 albums within one. Like who does that?
They both fire.
Yes, they were. Yeah. And they featured each other on the album.
They were fire. Like it doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
You said John versus Undertaker.
I don't know what that is.
That's not that's wrestling. That's a whole nother thing, Patricia. We're talking about the versus battles, the platform. If you haven't get a chance, go ahead and check it out.
Ashanti and Aaliyah.
No. Aaliyah's the princess. Rest in peace. No.
Who Aaliyah going against?
It's a probably.
Who's Aaliyah going against?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna see what y'all think. J. Cole versus Kendrick Lamar.
See, that's a good battle, but K-Dot's killing me. It's not K-Dot's killing me.
I say Cole.
Wow, man. Like you straight hating on my boy, bro.
I'm not hating. I love Kendrick.
Name one classic J. Cole album.
I got
one classic J. Cole album. He don't got no classics. He got good albums.
Whoa.
No classics. No classics.
Forest Hill Drive is a certified classic.
It's a good album. It's a great album. Episode 3 is going to be. I stopped short of calling it a classic though.
Thank you because episode 3, ladies and gentlemen, will focus around classic albums. So be on the lookout for that one. That one's gonna be a good one. But just to answer your question,
he got his first 3. God. They're crazy.
His first one is not good. Yes.
Section 80. You count that.
Yeah, you got to count Section 80.
You count Section 80?
You got to count Section 80. Is that's his first?
It's a good album.
Is his second? Yeah.
But J. Cole's first album was trash. Let's keep it 100. It was trash.
But
do we count Friday Night Lights though?
Huh?
Yeah.
Do we count Friday Night Lights?
Oh, we can count Friday Night Lights. You might as well.
You put mixtapes in there, y'all. See, fuck out of here.
2014.
2014 was a really good album. It's a really, really good album, but I'm gonna stop short of calling it a classic.
I'm gonna be honest, Jaden. J. Cole loses me when Folding Clothes comes on. So
yeah, that song is awful. I'm with you. It's an awful song.
I hate that song. Like,
it's a terrible song.
It's horrible.
Let me get back to my notes. We gonna save that whole classic album for the next episode.
Thank God he redeemed himself with KOD because good God, I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
So they had other matchups too. So they had 112 and Jagged Edge. That one, okay, I understand that one. That kind of.
I'm gonna take 112 though.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking 112. I mean, Cupid, Anywhere. It's Over Now. Dance with Me. I mean,
Peaches and Cream.
Peaches and Cream. Oh my God, that blows Jagged Edge out the water.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, that wasn't their song, but they definitely killed.
They could play it. They could play it.
Yeah, they could play it, and I'll Be Missing You too, because they did the background vocals for that.
Oh, that one's less so.
Look, if you want to play Sky's the Limit,
no background vocals. If you have the primary hook, then you
exactly.
Right? Background vocals count. It's like a salad at the restaurant. And bread sticks.
You gonna do it hum? No.
Yeah, they go hum the tune.
But yeah, AIA, we gotta say, Aaliyah. Slim, my boy, bless up, live from Jamaica. What's going on, my guy? I got Mama in the building. What's going on?
Hey, Mama.
Welcome in.
No. She said Janet versus Madonna.
Janet. Janet. I love Madonna, but Janet, come on. Rhythm Nation.
I probably know like 4 Madonna songs total. I don't know a lot of Madonna.
I know Ray of Light. I know Human Nature. I know Beautiful Stranger. And what's the other one? That's it. Oh, no, Like a Virgin. And that I'm gonna take you there. I'm gonna take you there. But no, Janet, come on.
They're not that far apart now that I think about it.
They're not that far apart, but I would not even catch that versus. It's not worth it to me.
Velvet Rope alone from Janet Jackson, that's blowing Madonna out the water. I'm sorry. Timbaland and Pharrell.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I might have to say Tim, just because I love Missy.
I think I got Pharrell all the way.
I was about to say Pharrell has a great argument.
He does.
He got tracks.
That's what I mean. Those are the type of battles I want. I want it where it's like neck and neck. Like, you don't know, like almost like tug of war where it's even. You don't know who's about to fall into that pit. That's a good one. But if I had to choose, I'm gonna go with Tim. I mean, Pharrell, he got. Oh, I'm just thinking like in the mental Rolodex, all the stuff Pharrell got. But yeah,
and so
I gotta go with.
Obviously, anything that tunes a lot that Snoop Dogg album, Clips.
Oh God, I forgot about that. Grinding. Woo.
Like Hell Hath No Fury. The entire album.
The entire album, he did it.
You know what's funny about Pharrell, and that's my boy Brandon's favorite producer and one of his favorite artists.
Wu-Tang versus Outkast.
Let me get back to that one. No, that's not a good one. No, because I'm going to say Wu, because Wu's my favorite group of all time. Outkast is my favorite Southern group of all time, but that's not a good matchup. It's got to be.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking Outkast.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, collectively, I don't think Wu-Tang can mess with Outkast. Collectively, but if you start to include all their solo stuff, maybe. But
I mean, we might have to include everything.
Maybe Ghostface, because Ghostface. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, yeah.
Ghost alone, just
Supreme Clientele.
Woo!
That's one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yeah, I was working on.
I think I have Fishgale over Supreme Clientele.
No.
Oh,
I think.
No.
Listen, we have to remember. Hold on. Put the shades on. Okay.
I'll put them on.
We're of different ages, okay? I wasn't that old to remember Supreme Clientele, but I was there day one with Fishgale. Fishgale was different for me.
Hold on.
Yeah, if that's like your introduction to Ghostface, I understand where you're coming from.
A whole nother level. Like, no.
Like Dave Chappelle said on that Trading Spouses sketch, timeout T-Mart. Hold on. Number one, Ski, you were there in the car when your dad was playing Supreme Clientele, and you lost your mind. You looked at me, and I looked at you, and we were like, what are we listening to right now?
Hold on. Supreme, the first album that got me actually invested in like hip-hop as a whole was Stillmatic. Supreme Clientele came out a year prior to Stillmatic. I didn't know anything about Supreme Clientele until I did my research, heard Fish Scale, then went back to Supreme Clientele. So for me personally, Supreme Clientele, it may be a better album, but for me, I have Fish Scale over Supreme.
Supreme Clientele. Ooh. First play. I don't even got to touch it. I don't even got to touch it after that. It's first play.
Comes on. Trust me, I get it.
That's the next.
I get it. I get it. It's just
he got Tommy Mottola. Yeah, he had amazing fucking songs on the album. Like amazing fucking songs.
But like I said, that's the next episode, because honestly, I was trying to figure out for the next one, for episode 3, should I do super teams or should I talk about classic albums? It seems like right now everybody's leaning toward classic albums, so we're gonna talk about that episode 3.
And
so let's say that for that. But to your credit, Ski, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you an IOU. In fact, I'll give you an IO. I'm not giving you the U. All right, I'll do that much. But yeah, Supreme Clientele was that was another stratosphere. Just the way it began, and then it went right into that song.
Nutmeg. Wasn't there. That's all it is. This wasn't there.
Yeah, he wasn't there. Yeah,
but yeah, ING, Wu-Tang, Outkast. All right, yeah, I don't know. I might have to go with Wu, just because Triumph alone, I get so hyped when I hear that song. Oh,
I'm gonna be honest.
Man,
I feel like
Bombs Over Baghdad. Like what?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Wu got like 8 solid against Outkast. If I'm being honest, like 8 solid.
I mean, okay.
Protection Deck, Triumph,
Gravel Pit,
Met vs. Chef,
like
the Jump Off.
But then Jump Off is good, but I ain't going. It's not fucking with anything in Alchemist catalog.
All right, okay.
Outkast is different, man.
Let me say this much: if we're adding all Wu-Tang, I'm going to say them. If it's just the group, then I might lean towards Outkast. Because now I'm thinking about it, Rosa Parks was my banger, though. Oh, my God. Not to mention that song they had with Raekwon, Schooled on Barbie. Oh, I know
there
y'all
are not
so
many groups that can stick with Outkast.
Yeah, Elevators. I mean,
yeah.
Elevators was like, I'm like, what am I listening to right now? Like, that wasn't even supposed to be like a big song, and they made that an anthem. I'm like, whoa, what? Me, you, your mama, and your cousins. I'm like, what are we talking about?
It was different. Like, no one was making music like that.
Yeah. I'm thinking about that. Like, oh my gosh.
They definitely were. Yeah, but even what's it called? What's the one we used to always sing it all the time in high school? I hear it in my head. Outkast. No. Me and your daughter.
Oh, sorry, Miss Jackson.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Yeah, I was trying to think. I'm like, that was different.
Yeah, that was great. That was amazing.
Wu-Tang's my favorite group all time, but if I had to pick between, I might have to slide with Outkast a little bit. Marvel, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming in. Welcome. Noam, what's good, my guy? Welcome, man. Yeah, I was real busy the last couple weeks. I had a lot of stuff going on, but no, the boy is back now. But yeah, all right, fellas, let me read off some more battles and let me see what you guys think. So they had a real old school one, Earth, Wind, and Fire versus Ozzy Brothers.
I dipped out on that. I didn't bother.
I didn't watch that one. They had Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle.
Before my time.
I wasn't there for that.
SWV versus Escape.
That started weak. It got stronger the second
SWV.
Yeah, it was SWV.
Yeah. What? I gotta say
weak, man. That's all you gotta play is weak.
Weak. Even the song they did with Wu-Tang. Anything? Oh my God.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. The rain down on me.
Yeah, rain.
Yeah, I got
rain's on.
Don't get me wrong, Escape had some bangers, but SWV was just
SWV, man.
For the reggae people, they had Bounty Killer and Beanie Man. That makes sense.
That was a really good battle too. That was actually pretty good.
You know, I like Beanie Man better, but that makes sense though.
Man, my man Sean Paul ain't hit a battle yet.
Nah, I'm surprised. I thought like they probably would have did like Beanie Man versus like Sean Paul or somebody.
Yeah,
that was Beanie Man, Elephant Man, right?
Yeah,
or Bounty Killer. I mean,
yeah, Bounty Killer. They did Alicia Keys and John Legend. I get that because of the pianos, but I don't know how I feel about that one.
That the whole battle was just a piano off, like.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
okay, I didn't see that. They had Ross and 2 Chainz. Ross.
Nah, it should have been Ross versus Jeezy.
Yeah, I don't. That one
It
didn't
should have
make
been
any
Ross
sense.
versus
Or
Jeezy.
Ross versus anyone not 2 Chainz. I didn't understand the 2 Chainz angle of that particular one. I feel like Ross is more of like, I don't know.
Ross got more serious tracks than 2 Chainz. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one did.
On the airplane, Coupe the Color of mayonnaise.
Now, let me ask you this: do you guys think Ross is like a formidable opponent against like Jay-Z or somebody?
No.
Okay,
No, I don't. I'm dismissing Ross.
I understand where you're going with that because Ross is trying to like put himself on that level, but I don't think he is, man.
Nah.
He got tracks though. He got
why you do the straight? Why you do the sign?
He straight up no, like that's disrespectful.
Nah, I think that's a disrespect to Jay.
Bro, you just shut that down like Seinfeld. You said nah.
Ross got a song called 3 Kings with him, Hove, and Dre.
And the Hove killed him on it.
Yeah. They all killed it, but Jay's verse just stood out the most out of that one. Oh, Nate. Oh man, rest in peace. Nate, I don't think there's too many people that go against Nate.
Who is like Nate Dogg, who does the singing and rapping like that?
There's a few. Akon, T-Pain,
Max V.
Nah, Max can't go against Nate.
I play with you.
Don't get me wrong, I love Max. Max, but Max what's topping next episode?
Nothing.
No.
Nate wasn't even on the bridge of the song. He came in at the end and it was like, whoa. Yeah. What? I thought the song was hold up. Hey. It was like, what? Yeah, even his album that a lot of people slept on, Music and Me, his album was dope. Yeah, Nate's one of those people. He's just in his own lane. You can't really. It's not too many people. Even his features were crazy. Like the what was it? The one with Fab. I can't deny it. I'm a straight rider.
It was mostly features for him though, right?
Yeah, it was all features. So that's what we know him for.
Well, no, he did an album, but a lot of
people, no one knows it's on that album.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people just weren't really on it like that. But yeah, Nate Slim, he's in his own lane. So they had Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. That didn't make sense to me.
I understand it.
It was just funny to watch.
Yeah, I mean, Keith. If you're gonna put somebody against Keith Sweat, it gotta be like Gerald Levert or Johnny Gill. You know, someone like
Johnny Gill probably would have been a good one.
That would have made sense. Or like when they did LSG when it was Levert, Sweat, and Gill. One of those two, but not Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, they got to be somebody that's like, I don't know. He's another one.
I think Justin Timberlake and Usher would be a good one.
I'm glad you said that because a lot of people were asking me about that one because they're trying to put Chris Brown against Usher. No, and I don't think that's
it should be Justin Timberlake and Usher, but I'm pretty sure I heard this excuse before. But I don't think they want to invite Justin Timberlake because
the Janet Jackson. Yeah.
Well, it's a few things, but like so far there hasn't been a white person on Verzuz yet.
So they don't want that cultural appropriation.
You add him and then you start adding like Bono, I guess. I don't know.
Look,
I feel like Justin Timberlake is the culture. Like
I think he's part of the culture for sure. He has some appropriation moments though.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
It's funny that you said that because what's it called? My mom, when we were hanging out the other day, she asked me too. She was like, I think Justin Timberlake would be a formidable opponent for Usher. I'm like, yeah, we can't knock Justin because especially that Justified album. Oh my God. Pharrell was all over that too. So I mean,
but even Future Sex Love Sounds.
I was getting ready to say that too.
Or I think even 2020 is better than all that.
Ooh,
yeah.
2020 was. Yeah, he's like, look, you gonna know who I am after this one. 2020, even the follow up to 2020 was pretty.
Oh my God, y'all remember? Oh my God, that was that shit.
It was. It definitely was. What's good, TD? Appreciate you coming in. So for everybody that's coming through. The topic is when it comes to the Verzuz battle platform, which is designed by Timbaland and Swizz Beatz. I want to know, what do you guys think about it? Are you fans of it or not? That's the first question. Second question is, if you had creative control over the platform, would you keep it as is or would you make certain changes to it? All right. Yeah, this is getting good, fellas. Let's keep going through some more. This is an old one, Teddy Riley and Babyface. Oh,
That
that
one
is.
was that we don't gotta talk about that one. That's a classic. That's a classic battle, but we don't gotta talk about that one.
They had
Shit.
they had Neo and John to Austin. I don't know who the hell that
So
is.
that one was more of a writer versus because they both write so many people's music. Like I know Jonte did a lot of like I think Mariah stuff and whatnot, and Neo did his stuff behind the scenes too with the writing. So I think that was more about writers. So I don't know what Jonte Austin really did other than this like.
And Neo could go against Usher. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
He could. He could. But here's the thing though with Usher, like just Confessions alone.
I don't know. Neo birthed the whole career. Pitbull is nothing without fucking Neo, bro.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
like
The only person who I feel like could really go against Usher, even though he's nutty, but again, his music it says so much. R. Kelly.
No,
R. Kelly will never see a battle.
You never say his name, bro. What's wrong?
Look, I get it. We can't say his look. Listen. I know we can't say his name like how they said in the Nightmare Before Elm Street movies. Don't say Freddie Krueger's name. I get that. I'm just talking about the music though. I'm not talking about the nutty stuff.
I'm not into cancel culture, but I'll accept that cancellation. I'm gonna be honest. like he can go. I'm fine without discussion like that.
Throw out Happy Family, Chocolate Factory, all that crap.
Happy Family.
In the trash. All of it is in the trash, bro.
You know what y'all remind me of?
Trash. Illinois trash. All that is trash.
It reminds me of that Dave Chappelle skit when he was on court. When they're like, look, can you at least admit that OJ killed his wife? He said, sir, my blackness will not allow me to answer such a question.
there was a day. There was a day when that was true. I will give you that. But I'm accepting the cancellation now. Bye-bye.
Okay. So here's my thing with Usher and Chris Brown. I don't think that they should do that because, like I said, just Confessions alone and everything, even before Confessions, was just untouchable. Like Chris,
I'm just not a huge Chris Brown fan. I'm gonna. Sorry, Josh, but I'm not a huge.
Oh! You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
It was lame.
A majority of my life, I've had to deny Chris Brown of his musical talents for this very reason. However, the man got hits.
He did got hits, but I'm not a big fan.
He has hits
against Usher though.
No.
I don't know.
Nah.
Confessions was like Michael Jackson's Thriller, like how Dave Chappelle said he made Thriller.
As much as they played, like it was Thriller. I was like, God damn.
I'll wait for the next. I'm like, don't you got a follow up?
Are you saying Jermaine Dupri is to Usher as Quincy is to Michael?
Yeah. Because you gotta remember with Confessions, it was morning time, 8 a.m. I woke up, it was still dark. I'm like, what is going on? Again, Confessions.
I'm not fucking with you.
Confessions. Listen. Confessions turn wine into water. How do you do that? You can't turn wine into water unless you put mad ice in it, and even that's like Confessions made the world rotate off its axis.
It was a good album.
It was, and it was start to finish too, classic.
But I mean, A701 is also good.
Yeah,
My Way is good.
My Way is good.
Even his later stuff. Here I Stand, Raymond v. Raymond, crazy.
You know what? I saw him in concert. He got hits.
He has hits.
He's insane. Yeah, I don't know if Chris Brown could compete. Honestly, yeah. No.
Only thing I'll give Chris over Usher is a better dancing. I'll give him that. Usher can dance. But I will give
Chris doing backflips and shit.
But he has Look at Me Now. He has, I Could Transform You. Yo.
I didn't really like that song. He could have did without
Graffiti. These hoes ain't loyal. I didn't heard that song was fucking everywhere.
Oh yeah, that definitely was. But his first two albums, I feel, are good enough to go if they were going to put them two against each other. His first two albums are good. Everything after that was okay. Like he had some good stuff. Like X was a good album.
No Guidance was pretty recent.
Oh yeah, But I mean, it's again like Usher had everything. It's like his catalog was crazy. He had anthems. He had the club stuff. I mean, like I said, just everything on Confessions was just. It's gonna be hard to top that. What was it? Caught Up. the song with Jadakiss.
You must have been in love during Confessions, because
Man, look, Confessions made me like R&B. Like,
oh shit.
I always liked R&B. I mean, when I was a kid, not too much because I wasn't crazy. I wanted to hear more hip hop, but I kind of fell in love with R&B. I feel the way about Confessions like Grandma Clump felt about all those people she was naming in the Professor. Marilyn Cajun, Maury Povich. Only white man ever did that to me was Mike Douglas. So that's how I felt with Confessions. So.
I mean, you say Confessions a lot, but you're right. Like after Confessions, there's not much.
And he's doing a part 2.
Here I stand is Raymond versus Raymond was okay. Hard to love.
Thank Dragon, we're gonna make you a playlist, bro. Can't have that. Sorry.
Yeah, we got to make you a playlist, TD. We got to. All right, I'm trying to read off who else it was. Let me see. They had Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills. That didn't make sense. Shaka Khan, I mean, that's obvious.
Not super familiar.
Yeah, those are the.
I mean, my bias tells me Stephanie Mills, but I didn't watch it.
And Kurt Franklin and Fred Hammond. I didn't watch that one.
It was a good gospel thing.
You need to go to church, Jaden.
Huh?
Get your ass in church.
I go to church, just not anymore. Like Eddie Griffin said, church is a concert for old people who don't get out much. So, so now here's the future battles they're talking about. They're talking about, like I said, Usher and Chris Brown. They're talking about Jay-Z versus Nas possibly, and they're talking about Destiny's Child versus TLC.
I'm gonna what? No. I'm gonna tell you right now. No one on the A tier is on this.
The what?
Yeah,
there will be no Beyonce.
Yeah, because there's more risk than reward, bro.
Yeah, there'll be no Rihanna, there'll be no Nas, no Hove, no Kanye, no Drake. This is all like maybe B- tier lower, but yeah, it's the heavy hitters. Destiny Child versus TLC don't make sense. I'm sorry,
that doesn't, because I'm going to say TLC.
Nah, I can't. Bro.
Waterfall
and TLC was good. TLC. In their day, there was, but Destiny's Child, they had an era, bro. Like, holy shit.
They did.
They had 2 iterations of that group, bro.
I wasn't crazy about their group songs. Not everything. Some of it was good, but I liked them better when they went solo. I'll be honest.
No.
Yeah.
Bills.
Say my name.
Say my name. Independent Woman.
Independent Woman.
Independent Woman was my favorite.
Survivor,
Bootylicious, whatever that fuck.
Yeah, I didn't like Survivor. I didn't like Bootylicious. I like Soldier. Soldier was good.
Can you keep up? They had some shit, bro. Oh my gosh.
Was it? That was their song. Can't keep up. Oh, lose my breath. I thought that was
lose my breath is Destiny's Child. Yeah.
Oh, that okay.
That's Destiny's Child. Exactly. Like they got shit.
All right. But I mean, TLC had Creep. You had Red Light Special. You had Waterfalls, you had No Scrubs. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, after Waterfalls and No Scrubs, the catalog gets a little thin.
Exactly, it falls off a cliff.
Yeah, I mean, Creep is in there because I love that song.
Creep was that banger.
Yeah,
Creep is amazing. Red Light Special is like one of my favorite R&B songs.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean,
but no, I'm sorry.
It gets thin after that, though. Like Destiny's Child, they had 2 fucking different groups, bro.
They had like 4 different groups. They kept bouncing people out and stuff. They kept changing up their roster the same way they do with the Lakers and stuff. Like all these different rotations. I'm like, hey, make your mind up. Who you gonna keep?
And then let's say they do get on that stage, right? Beyonce's gonna play her solo stuff, and it's right after that.
That's right.
No, see, they got to do group. They can't do the solo stuff. They can't do that. I mean, if that's the case, then they're gonna blow it out the water.
T-Boz and Chili even got solo albums.
The only thing T-Boz did solo, I think she did do a solo, but as far as songs she had a solo, was Touch Myself.
No, I don't even know that shit.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to remember what soundtrack it was off of, but yeah, I mean, Chili didn't really do anything solo. I think Left Eye did some solo stuff, but nothing.
She was working on the album, but then she passed, so that never came out. But
nothing too crazy. But so let me ask y'all, what do y'all think are like dream matchups that you guys would like to see? I know you guys asked me, but like, what would be like dream matchups for you guys? And now here's the trick though. It can even be people that passed away too. Like you can, if you just anybody, past, present, deceased, who are some like dream matchups?
Biggie, Pac. We didn't even say that.
Who you said Pac and who?
Biggie.
It wouldn't be fair to Pac.
Why? Because Biggie had bigger hits.
Yes. Is that even debatable? Is that debatable? If outside of California Love, what is Pac's biggest hit?
Ambitious as a Writer, was that a hit?
It's not even a hit.
It's not. Damn.
What? That was
It's
a
not
hit.
a hit. It's not a hit. It's not a radio.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up was a hit.
Brenda's Got a Baby.
Brenda's Got a Baby. Well, Hey Mama was a hit.
Oh yeah. Even Do for
Love
Love
was on. The entire place loses its mind. Everyone forgets about what else comes on after that. It's done.
I'm not gonna lie, Biggie in a versus format, yeah. I mean, it's a good. Like, if you ask him who the greatest rapper of all time is, you know, I mean, that's
Biggie
a good.
has 2 albums and somehow has more hits than people with like 8. It doesn't make.
You're right.
Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because both those 2 albums, I mean,
they're fucking classics. Like,
yeah, hits on hits. It was just insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you have so many hits on just 2 albums? And just imagine if he was still around, who knows where he'd be right now.
Taking out his prime.
I'd love to see like Big Pun or someone like that.
I don't think he has enough.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He got cut short.
What are you gonna do? Like John Blaze? Like,
yeah, he did. He definitely did. I mean, any other dream matchup?
R.I.P. Big Pun.
Right?
How Josh was like,
listen, I'm not trying to sound like disrespectful or anything.
Oh,
after I don't want to be a player, what does he have after that?
It's so hard
with Ashanti. That shit was hot.
And yeah, it's so hard.
And I wanna tell you, that shit was hard, bro.
I'm sorry.
That shit was hard.
The music was good, but they had several producers, artists, writers, choreographers, etc., who helped them along the way. Yeah, very true, very true. I think he's just talking about like just all the different artists within the platform itself of Verzuz. AK, Nolings girl, what's going on? Welcome. So for everybody joining in, the debate is regarding the Verzuz battle platform. Are you guys fans of it or not? That's the first question. Second question is, if you had creative control over the entire platform, would you guys keep it as is, or would you make certain changes to it? So that's the discussion.
Angel Prince and MJ. Always a good one, but I'm gonna have to give it to MJ.
Yeah, that's a landslide. I mean, don't get me wrong, love Prince, but come on, Thriller alone is just shish.
I don't know. Michael Jackson sold 50 million records on one album for a reason.
No, it's past that.
That shit was crazy.
It's over 100 now.
With Diamonds and Pearls?
Yeah.
What? No. Don't get me wrong. Prince is genius level. Genius level.
He is, because even this new album that just came out, it was dope. Like that 1,000 Light Years from Here, I love that song. But I mean, come on, it's MJ though.
Yeah,
Thriller. What did Dave Chappelle say? He made Thriller. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, Thriller on its own is just an album of hits. Yes, you could literally play 9 songs and it will
exactly. Yeah. Like what?
Thriller is the only album in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's big. So
yeah,
I love Prince, but I mean, come on. And we ain't even talking about MJ's other stuff. We're not talking about Dangerous. We're not talking about Bad. We ain't even talking about Off the Wall. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Past, Present, Future, Book 1. Okay, so Nolan's girl said
Bad over Thriller. I know that might be sacrilege, but
wait. Hold on. You said what?
It might be sacrilege.
Wait. Say it again.
What you said?
You got kind of
Bad
low.
is dope.
Bad is dope.
Bad over Thriller. I might.
It's a conversation. Like it's more of a conversation than people, actually. I will say that.
Like there are some people who put it was written over Illmatic. Like it's a thing.
I'm not doing that. I'm not putting it was written over Illmatic.
Yeah, I've had that argument with plenty of people. I'll say this about It Was Written. It Was Written had the best Nas tracks on there. Like
it did, but Illmatic
is insane.
Illmatic stood the test of time, though. I mean,
Taking Blood, yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh, Taking the Blood. He said, "Oh my gosh, yes."
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Nas had those songs that made you like really think, like the message, and I gave you power, which
The
is his top.
message. I gave you power is I gave you power. That's bruh.
Yeah, because your
It's one
brother
of the greatest
loves.
songs of hip hop. I absolutely one of the greatest songs of hip hop history.
Yeah, and your brother's not even a big Nas fan like that, but he used to tell me all the time when we were at work before you came in. He was like, "Yo, I gave you power, Jay." Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember I played that track. And I was like, bro, I know you don't fucking, but listen to this, bro. Like, yeah.
Crazy. So Nolan Girl said I would make changes. Okay, so tell me, Nolan's, what changes would you make in the verses? I'm the same way too. Like, I'm not a big fan of it, but I would make changes with some of the battles and stuff that they've so far that they've already shown and showcased. I would definitely make some changes.
But
your favorite couple, IFC, what's going on? Welcome in, tuned in. We are fans of the platform.
Yeah,
Okay,
I see you doing big things, Jay. I like what you're doing here, bro.
Real quick, just to go back to that Michael Jackson conversation, right?
Yeah, let's go back to that.
The way you make me feel.
Listen,
another part of me, Man in the Mirror, I Just Can't Stop Loving You, Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal, Bad. Come on, this album is another just like hit on hit on hit
on hit. Yeah,
it is.
Michael Jackson was like that.
It is, but come on, Human Nature. The Girl Is Mine.
Okay. The Girl Is Mine.
Rock
With You. Wasn't Rock With You on there?
That was Off the Wall.
It's Off the Wall. Yes, you are right.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Not The Girl Is Mine. Baby Be Mine. That is my favorite song off of there. Oh my god.
Baby Mine.
Baby Be Mine. PYT.
PYT. Yeah. PYT. Yeah. PYT was it, bro. Oh,
where did you come from, babe? Come on.
PYT was it.
PYT. I mean, come on. Yeah. TLC.
Oh Lord.
TLC got their name from PYT. Come on. This might be talking about. Thriller.
Yo, this album has 7 singles, but it was only 9 songs. How does that even make sense?
Hey, wait. Now, hold on. Read off the track list. Read the track list.
His album was the greatest hits before there was hits. For like,
yeah.
Like,
oh my god, I forgot about Wanna Be Starting Something. Damn.
Thank you. Woo. Thank you.
Wanna Be Starting Something, Baby Be Mine, The Girl Is Mine, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature.
Oh, we forgot about Beat It.
Billie Jean, bro.
PYT, The Lady in My Life.
He did Thriller, man.
Thank you. Because Dave even knew. That's why he said it like that. He did Thriller.
Like Bad was good, but imagine he has Bad too. Like that's crazy, bro.
And Bad was the follow up. So you already know it was dangerous.
Like he had to live up to that shit, and he did it.
What? He did. It didn't sell as high as Thriller, but he definitely lived up to it.
And I only said Bad because like mad long ago I went back and watched the Bad tour. That shit is
it's amazing, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he had them fainting just on walking the
literally, you see like stretchers coming out like, all right, let's go.
Like, oh shit.
Exactly. Okay, I get what Angel Kiss was saying. She's saying that Prince, Michael Jackson did a record together. Okay, I get what you're saying. But I mean, in a verses though, we gotta say Mike though. I'm sorry. Nas is super educated. Yes, he is. That's why I'm saying, like, I know they're trying to say, Jay-Z trying to say he could just topple everybody, but I mean, like I said, Nas though, man.
But I don't know if Nas will beat him in the verses. It's a conversation, like with hip hop heads, but the verses format when you gotta have the broad appeal.
Hey, but I don't
think Nas got it there.
But still though, we're just talking. I don't even care about hits. We just talking about music. Like Nas got some stuff that just made me like, man, One Mic, Rewind. Like you guys said, I gave you power. The message.
Can't play One Mic in a verses though. Like
why not?
Nah, it's not gonna work.
Go all. You can't do that against Jay-Z, who's gonna play like girls.
Yeah,
it's different. You have to compete on that stage. Like Nas can get you with a Made You Look. He can get you with It Ain't Hard to Tell. Maybe.
He could do New York State of Mind.
If I Ruled the World, obviously.
If I Ruled the World.
He can do Hate Me Now.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, Hate Me Now. He can do that. Yeah.
He can do You Owe Me with Genuine. I like that song. I don't care what nobody says.
It's gonna lose, but sure.
Yeah, it's gonna lose. Whatever. Jay's got a million songs that's just gonna stomp that out.
Yeah, like you're not gonna play Halftime. You're not gonna play I Gave You Power. You're not gonna play Project.
I Gave You Power. Wait, what was the last song you said? I'm sorry.
Not in the verses.
Man, look, he could play it. I feel like he could
I don't
play
know.
it.
Jadakiss did do that. Who shot your freestyle
Thank you.
in the middle of verses?
Thank
I was
you.
like,
And
whoa.
and that's what I'm saying.
But you have to understand the gravity of that Who Shot Your freestyle though. People were so screwed up. They thought that was a brand new freestyle meant for camera.
Yeah, I remember that.
20-year-old freestyle,
bro.
And he played it perfectly.
Yeah.
I don't care who shot you. They didn't kill you. Like,
but here's the thing, though.
Yeah, my nigga Kiss, bro.
Here's the thing. I get what you're saying, but I'm talking about the impact, the competitive impact. Nas could throw Ether, just like Jay-Z could throw out Takeover.
Sure. And then Jay-Z could throw Super Ugly in it too.
He could, but
I hated that track. I won't lie to you.
Yeah. And guess what? Nas could throw Last Real N-word alive. I don't want to say it, you know.
Nah, he's not gonna throw that.
He could.
Or the other one, Everybody's Crazy. Or the Stillmatic freestyle where he originally dissed him.
Yeah, that was it.
That would go.
That was it.
That was me.
Yeah, if he pulled that out, people might go crazy.
You know what? That freestyle could have the same effect as the Who Shot Your freestyle, because I'm pretty sure not a lot of people heard that freestyle.
And they're gonna be like, oh,
yeah, it'll be crazy.
Bruh.
Okay, so TD does have a playlist: Crunchy Black, Project Pat, Fraser Boy. Okay.
Hey, what you got? The Hustle and Flow soundtrack?
Stupid. Off the wall, top. Oh yeah, there's no question about that. We're going to get into that on the next episode. Classic albums, start to finish, or close call. So you guys make sure you tune in for that one. That's definitely going to be a good one.
I mean,
Eric Clapton.
Like Jay-Z's going to pull out like Can't Knock the Hustle, Imaginary Player, Hard Knock Life, obviously, Reservoir Dogs. What's the joint with DMX on Volume 2?
Money Cash Hoes.
Like, it's different, man. He got too many. He got too many hits.
I mean, but we can't sit here and shade Nas like he don't got stuff.
And then on top of that, not only does Hov have hits, he himself is a lyrical beast. He could do lyrical exercise. He can do like No Church in the Wild. He can do the stuff he did on Jay Electronica's album. He has a deep catalog as well. It's gonna be tough to compete against that on the versus stage. Now, again, like he was saying, when we talk about hip hop heads, it's open season. It could be either or. But when you doing 20 for 20 on a stage in front of 5,000 people, and you have to appease those people and be a crowd pleaser, Jay-Z comes out on top, man.
Black delegation request Nas.
Nas cannot play like fried chicken, man. It's not gonna go off the same.
Look,
I love fried chicken. It's not gonna go off the same.
What did Mos Def say? Black delegation requests Eminem. Black delegation requests Nas.
That would probably be a better matchup, honestly. It's M versus Nas.
I was just thinking, like, who would Eminem go against? But M is one of those. I don't know.
Yeah, he's another alien. These aliens are like difficult to match up against because you don't know like who their best matchup is.
That's how I feel about a lot of these artists. I'm like, certain people just have that lane no one can merge into. Angel Kiss said Stevie Ray Vaughan versus BB King. Oh, I gotta say BB. BB's the GOAT. I mean, my boy Big Mike, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you coming in. So Brandon said no one can go against Jay-Z. That's alive right now. I beg to differ. I feel like Drake could. I feel like Busta could.
You on a versus stage, you put Drake up there or Kanye, he has a tough time.
Okay, you know what? Kanye and Jay, I can see that.
But are they going to treat it like a competitive thing or a brotherly thing? You know what I'm saying?
No, it got to be competitive. Just off the fact that Kanye talking about his wife.
And then what is Kanye? What can Kanye even play? Because if Jay-Z plays a Kanye produced track, Kanye can't play that same song.
Kanye could play he can play a lot of stuff. He can play stuff off of Graduation. He can play stuff off Late Registration. He can play stuff off of the
can he play anything off the Blueprint? Or the Black Album. Can he play anything on the on the Blueprint or Black Album?
He really didn't do that much on the Blueprint.
He did
Black
2
album.
songs on Black Album.
That's it. 2. And how many songs were there? Like 15, 16? No.
He did half a Blueprint.
He did half. He didn't do the whole thing.
But he did have,
So,
and he played anything from the Blueprint.
but remember, again, those first 3 albums from Kanye, that's enough to end. Oh, don't forget Dark Twisted Fantasy. Whoo!
Well, that's a cheat code.
No, no. Because if that's the case, then all the stuff Jay-Z has, that's cheat code. So
Jay-Z has maybe like 3 classics, maybe, versus Ye's. Damn, Ye might have 3 classics. Hold on, let me think. Twisted Fantasy's a classic.
I'm gonna save that for episode 3.
Okay. I'm
gonna save it for that.
But
okay, and what else? Wait, what was? No, I didn't like. I didn't like what's it called? The 808s.
I knew you were going to say that.
You knew, of course. I mean, it's just obvious.
808s birthed an entire generation of rappers.
Yeah, I get it. But
you hate them, but they all his sons. Okay, it is what it is.
He said Stevie is better. I gotta go with BB King though. On with what AK was saying, TD.
Stevie Wonder.
Jay-Z B-sides would kill anyone.
Now, hold on. Let's change the format a bit.
Okay.
If we do strictly B-sides, no hits, now we talking about Hov and Nas. Now we have a conversation.
Okay. And I'm still gonna say Nas.
Now the only thing with Jay though, he did an entire concert of B-sides. The fact that he can do
which one? You talking about that Linkin Park mess?
No. He had a B-sides concert where he strictly played nothing but songs that were never singles.
Okay.
And it still went off. That concert was still nuts. I don't know anyone else is doing stuff like that. So his B-sides are kind of crazy, yes.
He said, "Who's sleeping on my boy Nas?" He ain't really sleeping. They just trying to say that
Nas, we're just having a constructive conversation about what would happen in a situation.
Mike, they're trying to say that in a versus Nas wouldn't be a formidable opponent with Jay-Z. I personally feel like he would be. I'm just keeping it all the way above.
Look, you want my opinion? I personally think that Nas is the GOAT, especially after Magic. I feel like it's a done deal after Magic.
Just the last 3 albums,
they're insane. He's on a run that doesn't make sense for him. Like I never expected this after the Nasir album, but I'm here for it. So
well, no. I even told you he needed. I mean, again, the Nasir album was good, but he needed a bounce back. And this was
it was again. I was like, he'll never come back after Nasir. And then
King Disease was a good bounce back. Now
King Disease was cool, but King Disease 2 made no sense.
Yeah, it was. KD1 was a good bounce back, but Nas just decided to go on a marathon. He was just supposed to jog around the corner, pick up the newspaper, and go back home. He said, "I'm going to run the New York Marathon," and literally ran it and won. So,
for no reason at all, said, "Oh, by the way, here's a Christmas gift." What are you doing?
And I don't even celebrate Christmas, but that was a beautiful Christmas gift. So, Black Album is known to be one of his best albums. Save all of this album talk for episode 3, because episode 3 is going to rotate around classic albums, start to finish, and close calls. That's going to be the debate about it. That one I can't wait for. That's going to be fun. In 2 more weeks, we're doing that one. But
back to like B-sides, right?
I can't agree with that, Brandon. I'm sorry, not to cut you off, Ski. I can't agree with that. No, I'm gonna save that for episode 3, but I can't agree with that. No.
That's like, no.
But no, go ahead. Where'd Free go?
Maybe he got a phone call or something, but
yeah, he probably had to step away for a minute. But no, go ahead. What were you saying? Sorry.
I'm trying to think if they just went B-sides alone. I'm trying to think like what's a Nas B-side? I could go get some whole B-side.
You know what a Nas B-side is. Come on, Ski.
Like, okay, like You're the Man versus
hold on. Rewind, Second Childhood. Lost Tapes. We could throw the Lost Tapes in there, both of them.
Yeah, we throw the Lost Tapes in there.
Yes, we can. No Ideas original. Blazer 50.
No, don't get me wrong. Love Lost Tapes is not an album. I have this conversation, I feel like every single week with people. Lost Tapes is not an album, it's a compilation.
It don't matter. Look at me in my shades. We can add Lost Tapes to the if Nas and Jay-Z did a B-side versus, we are going to add Lost Tapes in there. Blazer 50.
Okay. if that's the format, then yeah, okay, Lost Tapes counts. No,
Thank you.
And nothing touching like Blazer 50. I'm sorry. Blazer 50 is still one of like it's like a top 10 rap song to me.
Purple, Everybody's Crazy.
Yeah.
We gotta put the stuff from Life is Good on there on the B-sides. Oh yeah.
Okay. Locomotive.
We gotta put stuff from Street Disciple on B-sides.
No, we can skip Street Disciple.
Oh yeah.
We can skip Street Disciple.
Oh no. Look, I'm gonna pull a Ghost Rider. Look me in my eyes. You know when he turns everybody to look at me in my shades. No. We will put Street Disciple in there. You will not do that.
We'll put Thief's theme on there, and then the rest of the album to the side.
That's a no-brainer. Godson, we got to put that stuff in there. Come on. Welcome back, Free. I didn't know if you had a phone call or whatnot. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
He'll probably come back in. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Selvin's Kitchen, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in. What's going on? I'll give you guys Selvin's Kitchen shout out. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Lost Tapes is definitely B-sides.
I mean, yes, it is all B-sides. Yeah, I get it.
Absolutely. Oh, MF Doom, Sean Price. Oh,
I love. Listen. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Actually.
What do you mean it's not fair? I gotta say Doom. I mean, Mad Villain. I gotta say, come on, we talking Mad
Price Superstar.
I know, but I gotta say Doom. No, come on, Mad Villainy.
I think I have Sean Price. I love MF Doom. Don't get me wrong, Mad Villainy is probably probably in my top 10. It probably is, but Sean Price is just meaner, man. I'm sorry.
He is. Now, let's talk about some underground versus battles, like underground artists that probably won't get the opportunity. Like, who are you putting like in underground battles against each other, like versus style?
So again, we were having this conversation earlier, but I'll put Freddie Gibbs over anybody right now.
Over Sky Zoo?
Yes.
And
I think that Sky had one of the best albums last year. Don't get me wrong. Freddie's different. Bandana, Pinata, Alfredo.
I know. I'm trying to give hope to some of my other favorite underground artists, but God, you know,
his only competition right now is probably either Benny or Conway, and I'm leaning towards Conway.
I mean, because Benny didn't really do a lot of albums from Griselda.
Conway, I think Conway is more versatile than everyone else in Griselda. Well, I mean, Westside Gunn has his own flair, but he's not really like a rapper per se. I give it to Conway.
Okay. Said Jay, all this growing up MF Doom. Yeah, yeah. B, I know Doom is crazy. Mad Villain and all that, I know. Trust me.
Look,
I'm gonna, for me, if I had to pick between Doom and SP, I'm gonna say Doom. I gotta take Doom.
Mad Villainy versus Bandana.
Oh, come on. That's not. Oh man. Oh. All right.
Both Mad Lit projects with the best rappers he's worked with.
Why? Why are you making me cringe on my own platform?
That's a tough one, right?
Okay. Oh man, I might have to say Bandana. You know what? Wait. You know, hold on. I'm thinking about.
He preached nonviolence. You about to start a speech? Come on, silence.
I don't. Oh, and I got on Bandana late, but thanks to you and your brother Jordan, I got on late. But Mad Villainy though. Oh, I don't know. I might. Shit. That's, you drive a hard bargain right there.
You could even swap Bandana for Pinata, but either way.
No, see, because that's just as like that's just right there. So, you know what? Okay, between MF Doom, Mad Villainy, and Pinata, I'm gonna have to say Mad Villainy. But if we gonna put Pinata, I might have to say Bandana, because good God, Bandana was. Sheesh, I became a Gibbs fan after Bandana. I mean, I'm sitting here like, what? He said Gibbs versus Earl Sweatshirt. I gotta say Gibbs.
I'll come back to that after the new Earl Sweatshirt album drop next week. I think it is.
Because everything I've been hearing recently from Earl Sweatshirt is, especially all the Alchemist stuff, is there. But Gibbs though, and then Alfredo too. It's like, yeah, and even like the stuff he's doing right now for the new one, the Soul Separately. I'm like, yeah,
Gibbs. Black Illuminati was on repeat for like a week.
Oh yeah. He said Rhinestone Cowboy. That's all I'm going to say. Oh man.
Listen, no one is denying that Mad Villainy album. Mad Villainy is different. Okay.
Yeah, they definitely are. So listen, for anybody that's here, if you guys want to come up, I do have the link available. Just click on that link and come on in through the StreamYard, and I can accept you. For anybody that wants to come in, if you're happy just staying in the live chat, go ahead and do so. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for welcoming me in. Oh yeah, absolutely, TD. Take care, man. Take care. Yeah, Gibbs. It's especially for underground. It's going to be tough. You know what? But you know who I feel like could definitely give him a run? Evidence.
No, I'm sorry.
What? Weatherman? Cats and Dogs? Whether or not? Step Brothers with Alchemist? Come on.
I'm sorry. No, I'm cool. I'm cool. Sorry. And I hate saying that. Like I hate this. I don't want to disregard evidence, but I just feel like evidence is not there. I know that's horrible, but that's
all right. Let me ask you this: who you putting Little Brother up against? No, because you wanted to hit me with Mad Villain, MF Doom, and Freddie Gibbs.
This isn't fair to me because Fonte is like a top 3 rapper to me personally.
He is.
Who's their competition? Who?
I don't know. I really don't know. I want to say like Tanya Morgan or something like that, but
no.
Yeah, watch your face for that like that. Yeah. I got a funny image in my head when he said Ron. So yeah, I'm sure I know what you think about AK. You probably think about High School High when John Lovitz was playing. He had the song, and then he started mixing it. Rhinestone Cowboy. I thought about that too.
Maybe Slum Village, maybe Black Star.
I was about to say, yeah, I was getting ready to say them. I was probably gonna say like either like Black Star, or Reflection Eternal.
Or
Quality and High Tech.
Any of the quality joints.
Yeah, Fonte. Yeah, Fonte alone. I don't. Who would be a good versus matchup for Fonte? I don't know. Would Gibbs? Would he be? Yeah. Maybe Evidence. Evidence might be good.
No, that's not fair to Evidence.
Wait, now hold on. Dilated Peoples could be a good matchup for
Dilated Peoples. Man.
I
could put Mobb Deep against Little Brother if I'm being completely honest.
Or Royce and Premier Prime.
Hey, you want or Bad Meets Evil.
Oh yeah, Bad Meets Evil, Royce and Eminem. Oh, who would they go against? I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, these are the type of battles I want to see. They need to have more people or those type of artists come up. Like, give them their.
The problem is they have their underground. That's the problem.
Like, look, underground, over the ground, in the ground.
They don't have hits. You can't. Little Brother don't got a single hit to their name.
They need to though. Look. I'm saying this is something for all artists. Don't get
me wrong. I probably won't put anyone above Fonte. That's it. There's bar none for me. Like Fonte stops here. Like it's you try to hit that ceiling. It's Fonte. This is the ceiling. Like nope, you're not getting past that ceiling. Like that's a difference. and he's right. That is Drake's favorite rapper. He'll never admit it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I was there when he said it though. I definitely was. Chitlin Circuit alone. Oh yeah, yeah. There's, I mean, just Little Brother's whole catalog. But like I said, that's episode 3. Um, I'm just trying to think who else. Who would you put against? Who would Skyzoo go against? Because when you talk underground, you gotta mention Skyzoo. There's just, you can't mention underground and not have his name in there. I mean, from everything he did, from the mixtapes to Salvation to Cloud 9 to A Dream Deferred. Who we putting up against Sky? I'll say Evidence.
Yo, you gonna ride this evidence
Guys,
train?
look, man, we're not gonna sleep on Evidence. All right, Evidence is a good matchup. He has some stuff under his belt. Weatherman alone. Again, we talking underground.
I don't know. I don't know. I personally think there's no one that's really messing with Sky like that.
Oh, you know
Oh,
who'd be good?
wait.
You
My
might,
homie.
you know who'd be good? Elzai.
Okay. Wow. That's a good pull, actually. Yes. Sky versus Elzar, that would be great. But I just thought about it, and yeah, my Kami would be good too.
Who?
My Kami. You ain't here pray for Haiti yet, did you?
I think I did. That sounds familiar.
Mm.
Sounds familiar. No hits, but very high quality music. The honestly, probably the best music comes from the underground. I do. I really feel that. Tab was good.
Oh, Miss, get in here, Trav.
Come
What
on
are you
in.
doing? Get in
Come,
here.
come on in. I'll drop the link again. Come on in. Okay. I'm trying to think of some other people. So let me ask everybody that's here in the live chat. Um, Again, I kind of heard what everybody was saying about the changes and stuff. Like, but yeah, who are some dream matchups that you guys would like to see versus wise for those that are fans, even if you're not fans and you just love music in its entirety? Who are some of the dream matchups you would like to see that they haven't done yet? Also, too, I mean, some people did mention changes, but just re-enlighten me again. What are some changes that you guys would make to versus?
I can't think of any changes, man. I like the format the way it is. I like the 20 for 20. I like the way it's broken up. If anything, I would just change the perception of it. Like we should allow artists that don't just have hits. Like let the music speak for itself. Let the underground come in. Let like other things come in. Like that would be dope. It don't gotta be the Trinas and the Eves and like
Because that was a stupid one. Even Trina, we already know who's winning that. Eve's taking that, obviously. Just her first album alone.
but it don't again like but the key going. It don't always gotta be the Rick Rosses. It don't always gotta be the 2 Chainz. Like bring in other people. There's so much music in the world. We can use that. Bring in Justin Timberlake. Like why it's criminal that Justin Timberlake hasn't faced Usher yet. And I don't want Chris Brown versus Usher. It should be JT versus Usher. Like that would be great.
You know what else I was just thinking about too? Oh, he said I had to take a call. Oh yeah, no problem, free, no problem. Definitely come back for episode 3 because we're gonna be talking about the classic albums on episode 3. Be there for that one. Make sure hit the notification bell, everybody, including you too. What are we talking about? Oh, so I would say, you know who'd be good too for versus, and he don't get a lot of credit, Miguel.
Yeah.
Miguel,
Colossal Dream is
even
mean.
that first album, All I Want Is You. You know, would be good for Miguel. I think Neil would be good. They're very similar in a sense.
I can
I can,
see that.
I can see Miguel and Neil, and Miguel got some heat. He's like really, really slept on. His features, everything. He's got some heat and his albums. So,
Yeah, I can see that. That would be good.
oh, Raekwon and Black Alicious.
Delicious.
I gotta say Raekwon, just because I'm a woo head. Black Alicious, there's not enough. Raekwon, just Cuban Links alone. Just, whew. Cuban Links and the Mobilarity. Woo, wee.
I don't even count Mobilarity.
What? Oh, I you know, put my shades back down. Oh my god, I don't believe what I just heard. Why do you not count that? You know what? Save it for episode 3. Save it for episode 3. Okay. Anyone else though? Let me know. What do you guys think? So for me, change wise, I would definitely. It's got to be more competitive. I get that they're paying homage. I get that they're showing respect to each other. They're doing the whole we're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're color. I get all that. That's nice. I get the whole Care Bear thing. That's nice. I want to see it.
It is competitive though. You just had a couple that weren't, but
it's more hugs than them actually really like battling it out. Like I want to see a battle. This is that. Listen to the name, Verzuz. It's a battle.
Look, the tension was thick with the Locks versus Dipset. The other ones got into a fight.
And that was probably the closest that it got to as far as what I'm talking about. Like still being competitive and but not going over the edge. Like really giving.
Fat Joe and Ja Rule were both mouthing off at each other.
But see that I don't really count that because that was a landslide. Fat Joe don't got enough hits in his tank for Ja. We know that.
And I respect Fat Joe too. He tried to do the Jadakiss thing, but see that's exactly where it could go wrong for an artist. Not every artist could go that lane and just go do nothing but street records. Like he tried to do the street joints and it didn't work out the same way because Ja Rule was a hit machine during those times, and it's just hard to just compete with that.
And even if we talking Ja's B-sides, not even his hits, if we talking B-sides, no, Fat Joe don't stand a chance. That was, I don't know why they did that. They could have did without Fat Joe. Give Ja somebody else. Give him like DMX or someone else or 50.
Mm-hmm.
Not no Fat Joe. That made no sense. Fat Joe, I'm not even like crazy about all his like hits and stuff. Like lean back was okay.
It wasn't even he played the wrong hits. He played like something from that just came out like a year ago that no one knew. It's like no one's gonna rock out to that, Fat Joe.
I mean, even the ones that he did play, like I said, they're okay. They're average. J Hood versus NH. Who's NH?
All I can say about J Hood is if the Locks don't talk about J Hood, I don't talk about J Hood. That's what I'm saying.
Especially after the chain dragon, I get that. And yeah, thank you. I keep trying to tell people because they don't want to hear me when I say this. Ja can rap, and he's a lyricist.
Only people who cave to like the memes and the jokes will say that Ja Rule can't rap. Ja Rule can rap, absolutely.
Ja can rap because if
it's just that 50 was a monster.
Well, a monster or what? He looks like a monster.
At the time, the perception did not help Ja Rule at all.
Listen, I don't care about all that. Okay, get rich, die trying was as much as people want to call it classic and all this stuff like that. I don't care about that. We talking about if we're gonna talk about hits, we're gonna talk about impact and stuff. Like I said, what 50 did, there was nothing special about that. It was just all overhype, overration, nothing special. What did he do that was so special? 50 Cent. Okay, what? He talked about a bunch of people? What? Okay, go ahead, tell me.
Yeah, his gimmick, so to speak, was dissing everybody, right? That's the whole reason he got in trouble for that one song he did before he got shot. Well,
okay, but you do realize there was other artists that did the exact same thing. They just didn't get as much shine.
Did they blow up like 50 though?
Huh?
And did they blow up like 50? And did they have the notoriety that 50 had? 50
only because
had real life beef with Ja and his camp. Okay, that spilled over to the music, and everyone. That's all anyone could ever talk about at that time, and that forced Ja Rule to make a hardcore album that he probably didn't want to make just to prove that he could rap. Like,
no, hold on, because his first album proved that he could rap.
What I'm saying is 50 caught him mid-transition with his music. He had already decided by that point he's going to be a pop superstar. He's going to make these hits with Ashanti and Jennifer Lopez. He's going to ride that lane forever. 50 came out and said, all you do is sing, and then the perception changed, and he's like, I have to be hard again. And then he dropped that album that's not that great. Good rapping, but let's be honest, Blood in My Eyes is not a good album.
And 50 is just a hypocrite. That's it, because all he did, he talked about what he did and did the exact same thing.
But it worked. You could call it for what you want. It worked. He did the exact same thing as Ja, and no one cared.
It worked for one album. After that, everything else went downhill like a stop.
The Massacre was big too. It was what screwed 50 over was the whole I'm gonna go against Kanye on the same day. That didn't work out.
No, the only massacre was that second album. That was a massacre.
It may not have been as good as Get Rich or Trying, but it was still a massive success. It
A
was
massive
still
massacre.
insane. The Candy Shop, you can't. I mean,
You were probably bumping that in your car too, knowing you. That's why I never came and hang out with you. Anytime you played that song, anytime you pull up and stuff, I stay in the house. I'm like, Mom, my mom's like, Josh is outside. Is he playing Candy Shop? Yeah, I'm not going.
listen,
So
you can hate it all you want. It was huge. It was a massive album. It was only the album after that where he started to fall off. Curtis did not sell good. It was Curtis versus Graduation. Come on, we all know what came out on top.
of course,
Graduation was insane.
yeah, that's like a versus right there. One of those verses that don't make sense. Trying to put an artist against another artist who you know is a landslide. Trying to put that album against another album was a landslide.
If you want to keep it real, that whole thing was the death of like gangster rap for a good minute. Like the Backpackers came out after Graduation beat Curtis themselves.
Exactly. Fat Joe's not really that great. Yeah, like I said, Fat Joe was all right. He was better when he first came out. Ja Rule was never real. Oh, stop that. Stop that. No, it was no pop. You better go back and listen to B.D.B.G.P, Travis, and then you can come back and then we can talk. No, Ja can rap. We're not even gonna do that. Yeah, thank you. I was just about to say that, Brandon. Like old Fat Joe was better, like especially when he did Don Cartagena. That was my favorite album by him. When he started kind of now, you want to talk about somebody that went into pop? Fat Joe did. Like Ja, I wouldn't call that pop.
They both did the same thing.
I mean, but Ja,
and like, he took his artist and did songs with her.
But here's the thing, though. If you really listen to bdbgp, Ja was doing it too. Like I said, it was just a little more street. Again, he was able to experiment with the different female artists and make it still good. He still stayed in his element, so nothing really changed. I don't believe. Like Fat Joe, like was really trying to get a name for himself, especially when Big Pun passed. So I don't know. I don't ever take him as a rapper. You know what? I'm not even gonna. No, Ja can rap. No, so
you could talk about 50 albums, but can't talk about the mixtapes
because the mixtapes were terrible. Again, if we put in Ja and 50 in the verses, I'm taking Ja.
You just
Black Delegation request Ja.
Terrible. I can't take you. 50 Cent's The Future is terrible.
Huh? He said what got 50 popping was his mixtape dissing everyone, getting shot 9 times and surviving. Exactly. That's really it.
It tells a story. Like it doesn't matter about his rapping ability. You have to understand the story sells, and the fact that he got a bunch of rappers mad and he got shot 9 times. It just goes to show like he has staying power. And then like,
yeah,
it is what it is. You again, you can't deny Soulja Boy legacy. You can't deny 50 Cent legacy. It is.
I get that, but it didn't. The run didn't last long. How long are you going to use that before it just gets to the point where it's like, all right, that's enough?
You know what's insane? The G Unit fall off is actually kind of nuts because they were running things for a minute. Lloyd Banks had a platinum album. Young Buck had a platinum album. I think even freaking Yayo album went platinum around that time.
No, it went copper. So,
like their run was nuts, and then like literally overnight, it is like you don't see them anymore.
Wait, you said who's killing the mixtape game?
50.
Who? You gotta be more specific. But yeah, I'm taking Ja in the verses all day against 50. Like I said, 50. A lot of his songs sound the same. Like I wasn't that impressed. I mean, all right. So what other artists? Talk to me, y'all. What other artists do you feel should get the opportunity to rise and shine in verses? Or what other matchups do you guys think would also be extremely good? I mean, again, like there's so many artists who I just feel like could really get the shine that they deserve. I'm just trying to think who else. Like Joe Buttons would be pretty good. Well, wait, never mind. No, he don't have enough. But I mean, I just thought about it for a minute because his last few albums after the first.
What does he have other than Pump It Up?
Yeah, well, he got Fire.
What does he have after Fire?
He's got Focus. Exactly. No, I wasn't finished. He got Focus.
Focus is not a hit, man.
Look, we talking about A and B sides and all of that. Oh, you know what? AZ.
Why are you making me do this? This isn't fair. I love AZ. Right. AC can't do verses.
Why not?
With what? Sugar Hill?
look, Sugar Hill, Peppermint Hill, all of that stuff like that. AZ could do one, and like you said, B-side too.
If
AZ?
they counted, but you know it's about the hits when it comes to verses.
Well, you know what? This is what we need to do. We need to start our own verses, but we just got to spell it properly because they put two Z's in there, which is, I get it, it's creative, but we need to spell it the right way. Or better yet,
it's nothing wrong with the way they spell it. It's dope. It's different. You know what it is when you see it.
Or tell you what, we could do it, but we'll spell it with an S and a Z. We'll do it like that. So Verzuz. We'll do it like that. We'll put a little twist on it. AZ could be in there. Thank you, B. Thank you. AZ versus Cormega. We gotta say AZ. I mean, that's a landslide.
I'm sorry, Corey, but yeah, it's AZ all day.
I mean, especially after destroying Rebuild from Nas, Cormega ain't been the same.
No. I can't go back to those songs.
Why not?
I can't listen to a Prodigy diss record like that anymore.
Oh, and we love Prodigy. Who we putting against Prodigy?
I mean, I would take Mobb Deep as a whole, and I'll put Mobb Deep against who would I put against Mobb Deep?
Who would we put Mobb Deep up against? I don't know.
I mean, I personally say Wu-Tang or not MOP.
Yeah.
Not MOP.
He said not MOP. Come on, y'all. Look, B-side. Okay, but Mobb Deep, they kind of in their own lane. They got too many bangers. Murder Music.
The infamous.
Yeah. Even the mixtape, the Free Agents. Oh my God.
Free Agents.
Woo! I was listening to that the other day. I'm like, Juvenile Hell. Even when they started going commercial, like Blood Money and all of that, America's Nightmare. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you. He just said it. CNN. That's a good one. That's a good one, B. I'll give you that.
My only problem with that is that CNN only got like 2 albums.
Oh well, okay. Damn.
You can do Nori solos too, I guess.
Dude, because everything after the first album was terrible from Nori. I didn't like Melvin Flint.
What about God's Favorite?
I didn't like that either. He had two songs off of there. That was it. You ever watch that Deion Cole stand-up where he was talking about how certain artists have change clothes hits? If certain artists can't change their clothes, then they don't have enough in their catalog. They brought up he had the audience name different people. They were like, somebody in the audience said, what about Faith Hill? I mean, not Faith Hill, I'm sorry, Faith Evans. He was like, Faith Evans, the most she can do is probably just put her shawl on the mic stand. She can't go and change clothes hits. Like he said, like R. Kelly. I know you don't like R. Kelly right now, but he said R. Kelly has changed clothes hits. He's like, Cisco does not have changed clothes hits. CNN, the 2 albums, yes, but that would be a good matchup. But I gotta say Mob though.
It's Mob until a better competitor comes up, honestly.
Wu is probably the closest. Wait, the Locks.
They already did. I'm trying to figure out people who didn't do it yet, though.
Oh, okay. We talking people who didn't. Yeah, then Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep would be good. I started to say Slaughterhouse, but I mean.
Now see, okay. Now we're cooking with grease. If Slaughterhouse came into the picture, now we're talking about, all right, who can be doing this underground B-sides joint who could really compete with that? Because I hate Joe Budden. That was a moment in time. No. Not because he can't rap, because he destroyed that group.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, wait, what? Whoa,
because that group, Slaughterhouse is a moment in time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, or you know what? Since Trav said it too, he's like, what if they did mixtape DJ versus? I was just thinking that Desert Storm.
All I know is DJ Clue, so I don't know what's on that.
Oh, Fab. Stack bundles.
He said mixtape DJ. He didn't say mixtape DJ.
Oh wait. Oh, I thought he was talking about like just the mixtape circuit. Oh, he's talking about DJs. Ooh, I'd say
Clue versus Wu Kid, for example.
Clue and Flex.
Clue
and Flex would be.
I got Clue all day.
Yeah, I got Clue too.
I got Clue.
I got Clue too. I mean, Professional was just
You could do Woo Kid versus K.
Oh, K Slay. Cannot K Slay.
Woo
No,
Kid versus K Slay.
Big Mike.
Nah.
What?
I'm
Big Mike's mixtapes were vicious. Come on. Who Kid? Yeah, Who Kid had some heat. Clue is probably gonna be like the top. It's gonna be hard because Clue had.
is like number one for me.
I would say Clue, then Flex, because the Tunnel was dope, and the 60 minutes of funk tapes were dope. Oh, Marcus said K Slay. Oh, I thought that was trash. What's good, Mooch? What's going on? Appreciate you coming in. Who had that track called on I'm on the grind, album cover, sit on the porch? Oh, I know what you're talking about, B. I know. Oh, I forgot. It's gonna come to me. You know what's gonna happen? As soon as I end this live, it's gonna come right to me. I'm like, that was
the
it.
Nori album. Am I crazy?
Was that Nori? That was, I think that was God's favorite, right? Where he was sitting on something.
He's God's favorite. Yeah, he is sitting on the porch.
That was God's favorite. Yeah. Yeah. Who Kid? Yeah. You know what I'm thinking about with mixtapes though, with the DJs? I'm thinking about the ones who have like the versatile tapes, not just like because Who Kid was more G Unit. He didn't really do a lot of versatile ones like DJ Clue and Flex. They have
before and after G Unit too.
Huh?
Not a lot, but yes, I know G Unit was like his thing.
But yeah, I mean, like I'm talking about like those even. Green Lantern.
Oh,
Green Lantern was tough. I don't know what happened to him, but Static Selector.
He was Eminem's DJ for a while.
Yeah, Static Selector. He's another one.
Static Selector.
But I mean, as far as like the versatility, I would definitely say Clue and Flex. It's before Flex started, doing the whole radio thing. Because when Flex first came out, the mixtapes were tough. The Tunnel.
DJ Clue had mixtapes with Mary J. Blige was rapping. So
yeah, he did. He did. Confrontation, she killed that.
Oh, Don Cannon.
Oh. Wait, no. Hold on. I'm sorry. Confrontation was Flex. That was on the Tunnel. Because I remember Mary was rapping off of that. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Clue did have the tapes where what's it called was it wasn't Nori? You said, you know what? The only person I know that was sitting on his porch was like Eminem. As far as like an album stuff, I'm trying to think. I know Eminem, Marshall Mathers, because he had the alternative one where he was sitting on that one. But I'm trying to think with mixtape. I think I know which one you're talking about. But Nori, he did sit on one though.
DJ Drama.
Oh, Drama.
Actually, it might be DJ Drama.
Might have been DJ Drama. He
was kind of not the album. I'm talking about like mixtape DJs.
Okay. Super Mario. Wow. But see, Mario did a lot of the locks and D block stuff. But yeah, I'd say Mario. Oh, but no, who said Cannon? You said Cannon, right?
Cannon.
Oh yeah, Cannon. Oh God, Cannon was whoo.
Cannon and Drama, I will probably they're the closest to Clue to me.
Okay.
Maybe.
Lady V in the building, the YT cheerleader. What's going on? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, no worries. So yeah, I'm the topic for everybody that's new coming in. We're talking about the whole Verzuz platform, the one that Swizz Beatz and Timbaland, the mega producers put together, the one that features all the different artists. So my question is for the topic is, are you a fan of Verzuz or not? And the second question to follow up with that is, if you had creative control over the platform, what would you guys do? Would you keep it as it is, or would you make changes? So we're just kind of talking about that, debating on that. And also, we're also talking about dream matchups that artists that haven't gotten an opportunity to shine yet on Verzuz that you haven't seen. Who would you put against each other? I kind of went through some of the changes I would definitely make, but for me, I definitely would change it. Oh, DJ Lazy K. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. I did say Desert Storm. I would love to see like Desert Storm do a Verzuz with somebody like Fabulous, Red Cafe,
Paul King. But now you're talking like clicks though. Now at that point.
But yeah, clicks though. We can talk clicks. What good groups would be? But then again, a lot of these groups didn't really stay together long.
Exactly. Like, what's Desert Storm? Like, just Fab and like Kane.
No, it
And,
was Fab, it was Kane, it was Stack Bundles, it was Red Cafe, it
Joe
was Fred
Budden, I
Billionaire.
guess. A little bit.
Yeah, a lot of these. That's the thing. That's what I miss about back in the day, because a lot of groups that were out, they didn't stay together. Like Flip Mode didn't stay together very long. They would have been good.
Flip Mode was 2 people.
No, it wasn't. Flip Mode was 6.
Raw Digger and Busta Rhymes.
No, wrong. See, I mean, messing up.
It's Flip Star as a hype man. Like,
Split Star raps, sir. All right, don't you make me have an SAM right now, a Stephen A moment. All right, you always do this. You always get me to this point where I start having my Stephen A Smith moment. Josh,
nah, man. Flip Mode don't count,
man. Josh Killer.
That's like saying like the infamous like Mobb Deep, Infamous Mob, Twin. It's like including them. No.
I mean, yeah, but still though, they were a group, and there was 6 of them. It was Rod Digger, it was Busta, Split Star, Rampage, Baby Sham, and Lord Have Mercy.
Who?
You are not going to get disrespectful right now, sir. You are going to pay homage to the fact that they did have a good album, The Imperial, and then yes, after that, the numbers started dropping. They went from 6 to 2, and then just eventually 1. So,
look.
You said you and those glasses.
Look, here. Now here's the matchup: Rockefeller versus Rough Riders.
Oh, you know what? I had a feeling it was coming. I thought either it was going to be between you or my boy Brandon that said it. Rockefeller and Rough Riders. Oh man.
And I'm talking about Rough Riders with the locks, not pre.
Why would I say what are the Rough Riders? Come on.
All right.
You do realize they joined before they did the compilation album. Okay. They had signed.
You're right. The volume 1, they're on it. You're right. Okay.
Look, now you gonna make me. You gonna make me put my Terminator shades on. You gonna make me keep them on for the rest of this podcast. Now, look.
So essentially, you have DMX, Locks, Dragon, Eve, Swizz Beatz versus Hove, State Property, Kanye.
You missing people. You missing Cassidy. You missing Jen. You missing Parlay.
Cassidy was ever Rough Riders.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Surface.
No. Hold on. See, this is what I love about this, because it's also a history lesson. Cassidy was part of Rough Riders. The only thing was he didn't actually show up until like the 3rd compilation that they did, because they did 4 of them, and he was on the later ones.
Him being on a compilation is not the same as him being on the label.
Sir, he's still part of the label. He's one of the affiliates and stuff. So he is still part of it. Now, hold on. I wasn't done with the history lesson. Now, what happened was once he started getting real big and people realized how nice he was, then Swizz took him under his wing and he went solo. And that's when Swizz started Full Surface. And then he went off and did his thing. But he was part of a group called Larceny, which was within Rough Riders. But the problem is that Cassidy was the best one out the group and they quickly dismantled. But they were part of Rough Riders for a short period of time. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. So.
I don't see nothing about no Larceny. I don't see nothing with him having a Rough Riders record deal.
And you're supposed to be the Oracle. You're supposed to know this stuff.
Whatever. Again, Rough Riders, all them versus Hove, Beanie Siegel, Memphis Bleak, the Diplomats, Kanye West.
Oh man. Twister.
Doesn't count.
Yes, it does count.
He was never a Rockefeller. Man wore a chain for 5 years and never signed a deal. No, he doesn't count.
Sir, nobody wears a chain if they don't sign. Like, it's called.
I can point to you 100 fabulous Instagram pictures right now where he's rocking a Rockefeller chain. He ain't never signed on Rockefeller.
It's called affiliation, sir.
That don't count.
Affiliation. No. Just like Redman is affiliated with Wu-Tang. He's not part of the group, but he's affiliated. These are affiliations.
But you would never put him with the Wu-Tang Clan versus someone else because he's only an affiliate. Now, you could do Red and Meth.
This eye's getting ready to turn red, Terminator style.
You could do Red and Meth as a separate group, but you can't group Redman and Wu-Tang. It doesn't work that way.
All right. I can't stand you.
Listen, you cannot get off of all these technicalities and they don't exist. I'm not putting Cassidy in Rough Riders. I'm not putting. I don't even know who you just said was in Rockefeller. I'm not putting them in Rockefeller. No.
Can't stand you. Okay, Vern said Rough Riders. Oh yeah, yes they were. Especially that first album. Oh, so you asked me the question, who would I put, Rough Riders or Rockefeller? Oh man. I'm gonna say Rough Riders.
Wow.
You ready? Ready? Here's why. Because again, with Rockefeller, it's really only Jay-Z and Kanye. Beanie Siegel, I give him the first album. I give him the truth. I will give him that. Wait, don't you make that face. I'm not finished yet. I am not finished yet. Yes, Beanie Siegel gets the truth. After that, I didn't like that second album. Now the third album, what was it? The Becoming? I give him that. So I will give him that. I wasn't a big Freeway fan like that. Bleak, hit and miss. Dipset, okay. So just those three off the bat. That's like the three-headed monster. Diplomat,
State Property, Young Guns.
No, I didn't like State Property like that. Young Guns, they were okay. They were okay. I like Young Chris. Neef, he could have did without him. It could have just been a Young Gun or a Water Gun for that matter. I mean, that was really it. And Twista, even though you don't want to give him his affiliation.
Twista does not count. Man.
He wore a chain, okay? Now he wears a chain.
Affiliate is not a signee. No.
What's going on, Tori? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about the whole debate of versus battles for everybody new coming in. What about Wu-Tang? Oh, yeah. I mean, Wu-Tang's my favorite group of all time. But, okay, so I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying. Sorry about that. So Jay-Z, Kanye, and Dipset, that was really it. That was a three-headed monster for Rockefeller. But with Rough Riders, come on, just DMX, Locks, Drag On. I mean, okay,
H2O, whatever the hell, no. Absolutely not. I can't believe
H2O was a good album.
No.
It was a good album. He had his songs. And Eve. Okay, so look, Eve, Locks, and Drag, and DMX. That was a three-headed monster.
It's just Eve, DMX, and Locks. What a little
and Cassidy.
Cassidy doesn't count.
Stop it, Skip. Stop it.
Okay, the top three: X, Locks, Eve versus Hove, Ye, and Beanie.
I'm still gonna say the Rough Riders. And here's why. They had better compilations than Rockefeller's compilations.
Got no compilations. That's the problem.
They got a few. They had that
Dynasty doesn't count. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Dynasty doesn't count.
It counts in my book. No, what's that other one they had where it had that song "We Are the Champions" on there?
That was like a weird Dame Dash mixtape. I don't think that
it still counts as Rockefeller.
I don't think it was real. It was some weirdo project that didn't need to exist.
All right, and let me ask you on the live chat, who y'all taking in a versus battle between Rockefeller and Rough Riders? Let me know.
That's insane. I'm going Rockefeller. I can't believe this man said Rough Riders.
I'm going to say Rough Riders. Again, just that Rough Riders Ride or Die Volume 1. Good God. Oh, you can't find a better compilation than that. Jeez. I mean, yeah. Really think about it, because who had a better compilation than that one? You know that compilation was vicious.
Give me like 15, I'm gonna figure it out. But right now, I can't think of anything.
Double R, he said it. Double R. Oh. Marcus said, you already know. Yeah, I already know what he
got biases in here, man.
You know, biases. Look, there's other people. We got about 10 people in here right now. Big shout out to everybody that's been coming through and showing love on this episode. I truly appreciate it. Y'all let me know, because we having multiple debates within the main debate. Who y'all got? So right now it's 3-1 with what we said, Rough Riders or Rockefeller. Come on. I mean, just that even the second Rough Riders compilation. You know what was on there.
It was weaker, but it was better. I mean, the first one is better. It was weaker.
Well,
weaker.
The first one is
the first one's better, but it was weaker.
It got worse after the second one. The last two, they weren't that good.
There's like on 3, I heard like one song. I was like, oh, I'm done.
3 was they got too commercial with that one. But that second one, what? The Kisses solo, not to mention that Lock song. Go Ahead, come on.
Oh, I love Go Ahead. No,
Go ahead. And even like DMX's solos on there and stuff. Twisted Heat with Drag On and Twister.
No.
I can't stand it.
I got Rock, man. That's the only one that makes sense to me. I love that whole camp. I love Rough Riders. Look, All for the Love of the Dough was my favorite like Jadakiss song ever. But
that wasn't on Rough Riders. That was before Rough Riders.
I'm just saying, I'm okay. That's a Bad Boy album, fine.
Thank you.
But
you want to talk about Rough Riders? We could talk about like for a solo Kiss, Blood Pressure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
But does Blood Pressure?
Oh, I got an even better one for you. Well, are you talking about Kiss solo or?
Sure, go. Yeah, Kiss solo. Besides, We Gonna Make It.
No. I was getting ready to say, what's it called? Kiss of Death on the Rough Riders. First one.
Oh, there's the song "Kiss of Death" on that.
J to the one, kiss, ride or die. Yeah, to the near the kiss to the death. That one that Swizz did. Woo. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll give you a better one. All of QB's Finest in Rockefeller.
That's not fair because it's still Rockefeller.
No, what do you mean?
Because first of all, QB's Finest is not even a click. That was a one-off album of Queensbridge rappers. They weren't even called there wasn't even a group called QB's Finest. That was the name of the album.
They still came together.
They all had beef anyway. Nas did that whole thing, and then he dissed half of them the next album.
Well, we not talking about the disses. We just talking about as a union for that moment in time.
Listen, if you're better off doing like Queensbridge versus Brooklyn, if that's the case.
Okay, versus battle. Queensbridge versus Brooklyn. Who we going with?
See,
you already set yourself up.
Bias in this because Nas is my favorite rapper of all time. Then you got Mobb Deep, who are like they're right next to him. You got Cormega, you got Nature, you got
AZ's on
the Brooklyn side though. He's in Brooklyn with Mos Def and Hove and Biggie.
You know, Nas is in between because Nas was originally born in Brooklyn and then he moved to Queens.
He's Queens to the fullest. It doesn't.
Yeah, he is. No. I'll just give you a little history lesson.
Nah. Well, you claiming Michael Jordan now too because Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn?
No, well, I already knew about that. I'm just saying. I was just letting you know.
See, all you really. Oh, I guess this. We said Queensbridge, not Queens.
Well, you can say Queens.
It's like LL Cool J and Run DMC count.
Oh, of course. Look. If we gotta really like break it down, because I'm talking
about all Queens in general.
All Queens and all Brooklyn. Who we going with?
Okay, let's.
Because you can mention Big, you can mention Foxy, you can mention Kim. You can mention a lot of people. You can mention Fab.
The Sky Zoo get in that one for Brooklyn?
Is that a trick question? Yes.
Does like Consequence and A Tribe Called Quest get in on Queens?
Of course. Everybody, everyone that you could think of.
Fuji Rap on Queens, CNN.
Oh, that Queens one's looking dangerous. Because you're naming some heavy hitters right there.
Yeah.
Action Bronson.
Bronson's from Queens?
Yes, he is. Flushing.
50?
No.
No.
No. Well, okay. You know what? You gotta take the S.
Man, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, take the S off.
Oh, and you know what? You know what else you want to hate too?
Ja.
Nicki Minaj.
All right, look, 50 and Nicki, you got to take the S off and just put Queen.
They count.
They do.
Banks.
Banks is originally from Baltimore.
He's Queens. Man, who else?
Yayo don't count. Because I knew he was coming next. I knew it. He doesn't count.
Nah, Yayo count, man.
No, he doesn't.
Oh man,
He knows he don't even count. He even said it himself.
he said himself. Oh man.
I mean, but yeah, it looks like you got beat there with the Rough Riders versus
Oh
Rockefeller.
wow, Boz is from Queens.
Yeah,
Okay, Action Bronson is from Queens.
I told you that.
Oh, cannabis.
Queens.
Nah.
No. Because I'm not sure. Where is he from? Is he Brooklyn or Queens? Oh yeah. Look, we can't bash cannabis just because of that disaster failure. Okay, that was expected. Like I said, he was in a sling.
Pharoah Monch is from Queens.
Yeah, I gotta say Queens. I'm gonna have to say Queens. If we talking versus battle between all the Brooklyn and Queens, I gotta say Queens. Queens got some dangerous people.
Oh, I keep forgetting Ja Rule too.
Yeah, can't forget Ja. But see, here's the thing though. It would definitely be neck and neck because you can't forget about Busta.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of, yes. They're the two top boroughs in New York.
Yeah,
they birthed the best rappers ever.
We can't forget Busta.
Busta Rhymes, Brooklyn. Obviously, Hov, Big Sky, Mos Def, Fab.
Oh yeah, Quali. Man, oh boy, I don't know.
Who else is from Brooklyn?
It's tough.
You said Foxy and Kim.
Yeah, Foxy. That would be a good versus Foxy and Kim. They need to do that.
MOP.
Yeah, the ones you keep bashing.
AZ.
Yeah, easy.
Jean Grey. That's right.
Oh boy, I forgot about Gene. What about what about MF Doom? Where's he from?
He's from New York. I don't know what part though.
Oh wait, can't forget RZA and ODB. They're from Brooklyn.
ODB's from Brooklyn. Yeah.
RZA's from Brooklyn too.
Who is?
RZA and Master Killer.
So why do you represent Staten Island? Like half of them from Brooklyn.
I mean, they were all from all over, but again, Staten Island was just where they did most of their recording at.
No, Doom's from Long Island.
Oh, he's Long Island. Yeah. I mean, who you going with? Because you really didn't even pick yet. You just naming off the roster. I feel like you're gonna say Brooklyn. I don't know why.
My mind says Brooklyn. My heart says Queens.
I had a feeling it was good.
I
had a feeling.
Yeah, man, it's Queens. I grew because again, when I first started really getting into hip hop, it was still Matic, and then somehow I found like every Queens rapper on the planet, and I started saying "done" every day. So yeah, man,
I do remember that. I mean, even Nas said it too.
Julie, with that though, that ain't banging. You're hooked on my phonics. That was me. I was hooked on my phonics.
Yeah, even Nas said it. Queens run you, ask Russell Simmons. I mean, he said it. That just kind of put the nail in the coffin. I mean, okay. Here's one. This is probably a no-brainer. West Coast and East Coast for a versus. Okay, yeah. That I don't even know why I asked that one.
Don't get me wrong. Doggy Style's a classic. The Chronic's a classic.
Of course.
The documentary's a classic. Niggas with Attitude is a classic. Compton, like all that is absolutely amazing. The G-Funk era, incredible. Will never deny what the West Coast brought to hip hop. It's only East Coast for me, though, man. Only East Coast for me. All day. East Coast to Beast Coast, as they say.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. I gotta say East Coast.
Birthplace of hip hop, man. Come on. Don't.
Yeah, that's an obvious one. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of some other dream matchups though. Like, okay, what about Nas and AZ? Well, nah, never mind. Nah. I was gonna say Nas and AZ, but that's obvious too.
Love AZ. Love him to death. Quality quality raps, but come on, man.
Okay, I got one. Who would you put Royce 5'9" up against?
M.
M?
M.
You know what?
Or I mean, okay, the correct answer is probably Joe Budden, but
No, you know what? I'm thinking about it now. M would be good. That'd be good. What about Lupe?
now see, this is the problem with Lupe, right? He's an alien. Who can Lupe actually go against? Who like Lupe? I'm still figuring out new stuff from Dumb It Down. Like it's like
Dumb It Down was crazy.
who can go against Lupe? Yo, okay. I'm gonna show you how wild Lupe is. I guarantee you didn't even hear this yet. This is a world exclusive. No, not really. But.
All right, tell how to sign out on PS4. I don't have PS4 anymore. That's easy, Trisha. You just got to hold the button and hit sign off. Hold the PlayStation button down. That's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. All right.
Who's going against Busta?
Here, let me show you how ill Lupe is and why no one can mess with him.
Say less, gon' give me all that audio. Money on my mind like Mario. Buddy, sorry though. Starter jacket with the automatic from Sicario. Ferrari car key, it's my car versus your cardio. Nah, you ain't surviving that scenario. I send you all a sorry as a party go. Me and Navario as Army goes, you out of here, you adios. We as close as the Aria and Bellagio. Safe as in there, but I will catch me a body though. Contortionist chick, she really like to get naughty, bro. That's the nature. Coins on my taper. In and out on the ticket, it's mind on my paper. Or maybe on lock like a hairnet. Aim a beret at your berets. Go together like a hair and a carrot. Easy as Eric. Trying to be in the air with an heiress. Yeah. That's gonna take a Learjet. So that's Jets meets FF Crew. That's Andretti and that's Lou. Man, that's like LSD meets LSU. That Power Rangers like two more fiends. I don't think the game can take two more kings. The streets are rage from the Shy down to New Orleans. And they'll love it like it's 214.
I just realized he's going off the street. Wow.
Exactly. What? Who you know is rapping off the streets of rage?
Wow. I got an even higher respect for him after that. I mean, my respect level was already high when, he freestyled off of Sway and really freestyled. Because, the rest of them, they all just recycle their stuff. But he really freestyled and killed it, too. Who's going against Busta? They're trying to put T.I. against Busta, but I don't know how I feel about that one. Nah. T.I., I don't, ain't too many people. You know what? I put T.I. against Jay. T.I. got hits. Whoa, don't make that face. T.I. has hits. King, T.I. versus T.I.P., Paper Trail. Come on. T.I. got some hits. He's got hits. I'd probably say like Ludacris.
Thank you. Okay, I'm happy you came back around.
I'm trying to think because I'm thinking about hits. T.I. has hits. You can't say he don't.
Yeah, I never said he didn't have hits, but he ain't got whole level hits.
I mean, no, but I'm just thinking someone that could be formidable that would make it interesting. He's got some hits.
I like my beat down low too. I get it.
Usher and T-Pain, no, that's Usher all day.
Usher and Justin Timberlake, make it happen. Please.
Yeah, Usher and Justin Timberlake. For T-Pain, I would say Akon.
There you go.
That makes more sense. I don't know why they put Little John against T-Pain. That was the dumbest thing. That made no sense. Little John's a hype man.
That makes sense.
No, because Little John is a hype man. I get the record producing because T-Pain produced stuff, but T-Pain does everything else. Little John just screams until his voice gives out.
Snap your fingers, do your dance. You can do it
again.
Okay.
Production. If you're talking production, you got to put someone like Jazzy Faye or someone against like Little John. That's a production battle. That's not a T-Pain raps, sings, he does produce, but he's more known for the rapping and singing through the auto-tune. That doesn't make sense to put Little John against him. That was dumb. T-Pain and Akon makes more sense. Little John and like Jazzy Faye or one of those down south people, or like what's his name from Swisher House. That makes more sense.
All I can see that. Yeah.
Little Chris and Kane Brown. Who is that?
You lost me.
Yeah, I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about there, Patricia. That make no sense. Who are they? But yeah, that made more sense though. Like I no, but anybody for comment?
Tell it.
Or most.
Or most.
Yeah.
Those make the most sense. Either or.
Lupe, yeah. I'm still trying to rap. Oh boy, yeah.
Actually, no. Put most against Jay Electronica.
Who?
Put most def against Jay Electronica.
Oh, that would be good. That would be good. Did you just say Akon versus? What do you mean that's disrespectful? No, it's not. How's that disrespectful?
I personally thought that was a big up on both of them. So
yeah, I'm not disrespecting neither one of them. I like them both. I think that makes sense. Little John going against T-Pain didn't make sense. It didn't. Let's call a spade a spade. That made no sense. That's a producer going against somebody who does versatility with the music. No. And I saw highlights of it. How? Please explain this one to me because you said it's very disrespectful. Tell me how, Trav.
T-Pain will destroy that man. While probably true, it's not the. I don't think it's a landslide the way you think it is.
But I mean, let's not. We can't sit there and act like Akon don't got stuff in the catalog. He does.
Locked up.
Yeah. Smack that.
That with my shadow. Yo,
no. No. No.
Iman Shumpert got bars.
Huh?
Iman Shumpert got bars.
Yeah, when he was locked up. No. No. You
ain't see him on Dancing with the Stars?
Huh?
You ain't see him on Dancing with the Stars?
He should have been dancing from afar.
No, he killed it. He won. He won the whole thing.
I know, but we're not talking about Dancing with the Stars. We're talking about a versus battle. No. Dame all day.
Dame
Go back.
Dollar.
All his albums, especially the one that just came out, the Dollar one. Oh my God. Not to mention that Shaq disc. What?
Is Dame Lillard the best basketball basketball player?
That's like what Dave Chappelle said. Sometimes people say cucumber tastes better than pickle. Are you serious? Who is better than Dame right now in NBA rapping?
If AI had a chance.
No, we don't count that.
Or Shaq.
Whoa.
I don't care what you say. You can't stop the rain. That goes hard. I don't care what anyone say. From now on, call me B.I.G. With respect to Notorious B.I.G. R.I.P.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes another episode of the Debate Table. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Thank you. God bless and good night. CBS, sir, can't be serious. And I'm not talking about the TV network. I know you did not just say that You Can't Stop the Rain is better than everything Dame put out.
I didn't say it was better than everything. I'm just big enough Shaq for making it.
If they want to do rappers and a versus type of thing with NBA rappers, no one's touching Dame right now. Not Iman, not Shaq, not KD, not even when they had the 90s. Huh?
That's right. Didn't LeBron and KD put out a rap song?
And it was terrible.
He did.
T-Pain. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm just trying to think of somebody who's similar to T-Pain that would give him a run for his money. Yes, ultimately T-Pain would take it, Trav. I'm not disrespecting T-Pain. I love T-Pain. But I just feel like as far as, what he does, Akon's probably like the closest thing. And then, like I said, we can't shade Akon because he does have hits. Oh my God. Come on, man. You only doing that because of that whole AB stunt when he got kicked off and he
You want to have a competition who could take a shirt off the fastest? Like, well, what are we talking about here?
That's not a versus. Come on, man.
What are we talking about here?
That is not a versus. Who takes the shirt off the fastest? Who leaves the field the fastest? Antonio Brown. I can't stand you, Trap. But no, back to that whole Damian Lillard. No NBA rapper is, and they showed a YouTube clip with all the different people that tried to rap. terrible. Because you got to remember, Damian Lillard was really rapping before the NBA. That was his ultimate dream. It's just that he got more into basketball and his skills started to develop fast to where he ended up getting signed.
Yeah,
but he always had
said keep it PG rated.
So when go live again, Trisha? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, you said they're NFL rappers. Oh, man, no.
Man,
some people just
I
got.
don't want to give that man any more lip service than he already has gotten. I ain't paying attention now.
Some people just got to know when you're good at something. Not everybody can cross over. No, Dame. You got to remember. Like I said, Dame has always been rapping. If you watch his documentaries and you watch his interviews on YouTube, he even said it. He was always rapping. It's not like he just started. He was always doing it. It's just that once he got the call for the NBA, it's like, dude, you can't sit there and ignore that. But he always said in the interviews he was going to go back to doing it. And now that he has the money and the fame to do it, it's just helping him elevate. But yeah, we talking about NBA rappers and stuff, like just sports rappers. No one's touching Dame. I'm sorry, not AI, not Iman, definitely not Shaq. I don't care that Shaq went platinum. Okay, good for him. Shaq ain't go platinum after that. And even Dame said he's only platinum because he bought all his copies. So that ends that debate right there. Isn't it past your curfew? How's it going? What's good, BMF, man? Appreciate you coming through. Stupid. See, now, y'all just being goofy now. Like, Tigger versus Terrence. Come on, man. Tigger. Nothing's better than Rap City, the basement. Come on, man. That famous line that Tigger always said, you want to go to the booth? Come on. Wait, no. I like Terrence J. Big shout out to him.
Wait, he had bars, too.
Huh?
He would go in there with some bars, too.
Who?
Big Tigger?
Oh, no, yeah. But he's being silly right now. He's talking about.
I know.
Yeah. I know Tigger had bars. He still does. And they're bringing Rap City back, too. That's a good thing. I like shirt, that Leo Gang shirt. Yeah, thank you for that, Trisha. But yeah, no, nobody's touching Dame Lillard as far as like NBA rappers are concerned. And that's the thing. None of them really put out any projects. Like Iman, only reason I even knew he was rapping because of his wife. He was featured on her album. And that's the only way I found out he was rapping. I was actually surprised. And I listened, I'm like, I'm not that impressed. Dame has bars, and Dame talks about some stuff that is thought provocative. The rest of them cannot do it. LeBron's terrible. He needs to just I can't even. It's his voice.
He only did it once, so give him credit.
But see, no, but yeah, the once is just not good enough. Once is always bad. Again, Iverson did it once, and he learned his lesson. LeBron needs to learn his lesson.
It wasn't even bad. It was just not appropriate.
Sir, you get the shades for that. It was bad.
It wasn't bad. He gave you 40 bars, okay?
I don't care if it was
stuff he wasn't doing on the court, but he gave you 40 bars.
First off, just when I hear LeBron curse, I can't even take him serious. So you think I'm gonna take him serious when he raps? No. He don't even curse like the way he curses is just, it's like I can't even take him serious. Even his acting, I can't take serious. I watched Space Jam a couple times. I'm just like, I can't take him serious. Just go back to doing what you do on the court. No. Again, all these other NBA rappers that tried and failed. Kobe, terrible. Rest in peace, but Kobe was terrible on that Brian McKnight song. The man was like losing. He was forgetting his lines. No one's touching Dame right now when it comes to NBA rappers. Even who else rap? Even when they did the 90s All-Star thing, when they had all the people from the 90s doing that All-Star rap. Charles Barkley, Jordan, Pippen, that was terrible. No one's touching Dame right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going all the way back for those who don't know their history. They did a All-Star mix where they had all the NBA All-Stars from back in the day. It was Sean Kemp, Jordan, Pippen, Charles Barkley, everybody, Muggsy Bogues. It was terrible. It was terrible. They were dancing and everything. I said, what am I watching right now? What's happening? Go back to the court. Do what you do best. So no, not much. There's no problem for stopping by. Who would you pick against Life? Oh, I was just thinking that too. Life Jennings. I don't know. Maybe like that is a good one. But Life didn't have a whole lot of songs though. That's the only thing.
Exactly. What are you gonna do besides Must Be Life?
Must Be Nice.
Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
He said must be life. Wow, so disrespectful. So okay. You know what? Yeah, I don't know, because Life just didn't have enough in his catalog. He had some stuff, because all I really remember was "Must Be Nice" and that song, that SEX song. That was really
Don't
it.
he do ballet?
Oh wow, he does. He does.
No, he doesn't. It was a joke.
I mean, well, he might as well.
He got pissed off. He was like, "Do I look like I do ballet?"
I mean, well, he looked like somebody I probably hired and got fired within like a week because he just wasn't good enough. I don't know. But what was I saying? Oh, Genuine would be a good matchup for somebody. I just don't know who though.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say not for Life.
No, Genuine would blow Life out the water. Who would be a good matchup for Genuine? I'm trying to think.
Reese?
Yeah, but that would be a landslide because I mean, Genuine's another one. He just
whoa. Sweet Lady, Signs of Love Making.
That's it.
That's all.
Thank you. That's it. Oh wait, no. He had that one song, Nobody Else. I don't want nobody else, but he had that.
Fair because Genuine had Timbaland. Like, what are you gonna do when Pony come on? This is a rap.
What you gonna do with In Them Jeans come on?
In Them Jeans.
Differences.
Love
You More.
Whoa, So Anxious.
I was just about to say that. And what's it called? Same OG.
Same OG.
My
Stingy. Favorite. Oh wow. Yo, yeah. Genuine should do a Verzuz.
I'm surprised he hasn't yet. But then again, like, it's not too many people that can really kind of stand up with him. Tomorrow I'll be in the hospital. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, definitely be in prayer for that one. Share you out my Instagram. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some other people who haven't done it that could be some good matchups. Genuine, definitely. I was just thinking, oh, Bruno Mars against Genuine. I don't know. You know what? No. Dude. You know who would be good for Bruno Mars? Anderson .Paak.
Oh.
What?
I know they just did an album together, but
I ain't talking about this album.
No. I know they did an album together, but they're not the same artist. They're different styles. It's just that they meshed it well on that album, but they're different styles.
But that's the thing, though. Pac got some stuff in his catalog. I think it's very similar, almost not the same, but almost in a sense. I think he'd be a good matchup because who would go against Bruno though?
I love Anderson .Paak, but he has nothing against. That's what I like. That's what you like, or a 24 karat magic gold, or I'll jump on grenade for like.
I was just thinking grenade too.
Dripping and finesse. Yeah, no. Actually, that whole 24 karat magic gold album, whatever the hell it's called, that whole
24
album.
24 karat magic. Where you keep saying magic gold? I'm trying to say that The Weeknd was that new album was Thriller like, and he got bashed for it. So no, nothing touches Thriller.
Did you hear that new Weeknd album?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Who's going against The Weeknd? I'd probably say Bruno. I think Bruno and The Weeknd would be a good one.
I only say no because we're like only recent Weeknd can compete with Bruno. But if you go back to old Weeknd, it's stuff is too like dark. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir. Trilogy?
Trilogy is too dark. Trilogy is him in dirty motels with coke up his nose. Look, and then you got the new album where he's just dancing up a storm. Like it's
dark, light. I don't even care if the bulb is blinking back and forth. That would be a good matchup.
No, it would be great. Yeah, that'd be dope. That would be crazy.
Thank you for that. Thank you. More episodes are definitely on the way.
New album right now, actually. It's new
that
album.
That Dawn FM is scary.
That film is nuts. Sacrifice? Yo, when Sacrifice came on, I said, dog, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I'm sitting here like, what is happening right now? What am I hearing right now? I mean, Weekend, yeah, that. Or you know what? Weekend and Drake would be good.
No, because Drake is Week is on a rapper.
No, I'm talking about if they just do like the singing stuff.
Now, if we just do R&B Drizzy versus Weekend, that would be dope. Yeah.
Or you know what? Weekend and Miguel might be good.
No, Miguel can't compete. I'm sorry.
Oh no, or wait. I'm sorry. Miguel and Genuine will be good.
Miguel's too new.
So old versus new.
I would rather them be in the same era because I feel like the bias will go towards Miguel.
B.D.B. great music. Absolutely. Absolutely. I like your live stream. You are a person. Yeah, you thank you. You already said that though. Oh wait, hold on. Somebody wants to come up. Oh, Marvel. Hey, what's going on, man?
Well, how's it going, BDB?
What's going on with you, man? I didn't realize we've been on for almost
3.5
3 hours.
yeah. The conversations get so good sometimes. It's hard to get off of here. But Marcus said Neo. Neo against who? Against like Bruno Mars? I mean,
Put him against Miguel.
okay, yeah, that'd be good. Neo and Miguel would be a good one. That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think. So yeah, Marvel. Are you a fan of like the Verzuz platform? Do you watch it? Do you know anything about it or whatnot?
What's that? What's that?
It's this web series. It's a webcast series that was created by these two megastar producers, Timbaland and Swizz Beatz. They've done music for a lot of different artists. So what it is a platform that they feature different musical artists. They have other people that come on there too, like athletes, stuff like that. And basically what they do is they use their catalog to compete against one another, and they give the audience the opportunity to watch in and see who they think won each battle. So it's kind of like a one-on-one face-off, but they more so revolve around the musical aspect of it.
Well, I don't watch that. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't necessarily watch it, but I kind of mentioned it. I gave a full synopsis of it in the beginning. But yeah, I'm just getting everybody's take on what they think about it for those that are fans or not. And also, if they do watch it or if they don't necessarily watch it, would they make changes to it? Like, would you put certain artists against each other, or would you leave it as is? Because they have a lot of different matchups that they've done so far. They're on season 2. I think they're getting ready to wrap that up and start season 3 soon. But yeah, it's been going for some time now. It actually started back when the pandemic first hit. But yeah, it's a really, really dope platform. So for those who haven't watched it, I mean, again, you don't necessarily have to, but check out some of the highlights from some of the matchups. Just type in Verzuz and you'll probably start to see a list of all of the different matchups that they've have aired already. And check out some of them and let us know what you think about it. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a few people that they should definitely throw into the mix. The Weeknd. Well, who did we say the Weeknd would be good against?
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the Weeknd again. Even though Josh, you don't think so, I think so. blend the light and the dark. Why not? I like it.
It won't go well for Weeknd. I mean, it won't go well for Miguel. But
I'm just trying to think because it's not too many.
Because Weeknd's kind of turned into a monster, like
turned into. He is one. I mean, I don't say he turned into one. He's an experiment going wrong, but a beautiful one.
He's
what I call a beautiful mistake.
Like After Hours is dope. Dawn FM is dope. Starboy is dope. Like once he went like that mainstream pop route, it was over for everyone else. So.
Beauty Behind the Madness is just like
Beauty Behind the Madness. Go tell your friends about it, man. Look,
yeah. I mean, I already knew when he did Trilogy, I knew he was going to be on another level, and he's another one. Like I said, he's one of those artists that's just evolving. He's still mutating. It's like Akira. When he started mutating into that weird looking thing, he took over the city. That's what Weeknd is.
Making Jim Carrey the radio host of your album. That's like genius.
Oh, that's what that is?
That's Jim Carrey.
I didn't know that because I'm still listening.
You're now listening to 103.5 Dawn FM. That's Jim Carrey, dog.
Wow. You learn something new every day. I did not know that. Jim's the GOAT. Oh, yeah. Okay.
and his
Who
voice
is-
is perfect. Like it's insane. He's like haunting, but like it's crazy. It's crazy.
I didn't know that was Jim. Wow. Who is Kane Brown? Somebody's got to look that up for me. 'Cause I never.
That is.
I don't know.
That's
Is he a rapper? Or?
I'm that's what I'm asking Trisha who that is. I don't know. I've never heard of Kane Brown. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Bruno. One reason I say Anderson .Paak is because I'm thinking about everything that I've heard over the course of time from Venice and Malibu and even what's it called? The one he did with NX Worries. What is it? Oh my god.
Knowledge, him and Knowledge.
Yeah, not Knowledge. What is that one called? Oh, Yes Lord. Oh my god.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Not to mention Ventura. Who? I love
You
that
like
album.
Ventura?
I loved Ventura. I'm gonna save it for episode 3 because Ventura, I loved it.
Which one is it? Well, I gotta make sure I got the right one.
And Malibu. No, I'm not Malibu. I liked Oxnard.
Yeah.
I liked Oxnard. It wasn't better than Ventura. Ventura, I loved Ventura. Oh my god. Absolutely loved Ventura.
Venice is the one I like. Yeah, Venice is dope.
Malibu and Ventura are like my top 2 from him. And Yes Lord. But yeah,
I like Malibu. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I feel like Pac could give him a run for the money. I mean, ultimately, yeah, we're gonna lean more towards Bruno. But I'm just thinking of people who would definitely make it interesting in a sense, especially if you really follow Anderson .Paak and his features, everything. You just take his whole catalog. I think it'd be good.
Oh no, he has a great catalog. I'm not down that at all. It's just I don't know if I'll put it against Bruno's catalog.
I mean, I'm just thinking of ones that I feel like it would definitely be competitive. And then with the instruments and everything they do, I think that would really be like a really entertaining one. I'm just thinking about ones that are entertaining and that would definitely make me sit and watch it. Because a lot of these I have not sat and watched. I just saw highlights of it. I want, like, if I'm going to like become like a fan, it's got to be some ones that's going to keep me on the edge of my seat. Like, man,
I'm surprised that Locks and Dipset one didn't do that for you.
You know what? I believe it or not, out of all of them, that is actually the one I did really sit and watch. But then when it just got to that point, like you said, when Kish just did Two Shots, I was like, I don't think I could watch anymore. That was the nail in the coffin right there. He didn't even have to do that, but he did it, and it was mean. And like you said, that was from 20 years ago. But he did it to where it sounded like he was really like dissing them. And I'm like,
brand new, like made for that day. It's
and what did they follow up with? I think they followed up with Get 'Em Girl. It was like, no, come on, Cam. You gotta go in the archives and really pull out something hard hitting after that. You can't Get 'Em Girls after that. No, it was bad. I said it's over. That whole segment right there was just as bad as the Cannabis Disaster Battle when he pulled the notebook out. That's basically what Cam did. He pulled the notebook out when he did Get 'Em Girl. I'm like,
No, it was worse than that. Cam thought they had it in the bag, and he wasn't even going to compete and brought out a lawn chair on stage and was just chilling in the lawn chair.
I saw that. And then they just really ended it when they did Chest to Chest. It was like I said, Dipset more so did a fashion statement. They ain't really come to the battle. Now,
they didn't look that great.
Huh?
They didn't even look that great.
I mean, but you know how they dress and stuff. They're more about the fashion. So that's what it felt like. It felt like they were kind of doing the Rip the Runway thing. The Locks just came out with some clothes they got from the shelter.
I was looking for that trucker hat they was wearing. That joint like
they had trucker hats on with work boots and shorts. I'm like, are y'all going to do
they did not. They came to work. They ain't come to play. They came to work.
I said, are y'all doing construction or y'all going to the beach? Or y'all doing construction on the beach? Which one? It just I couldn't tell. Styles was dressed like somebody's tennis coach. Sheik was the only one that actually was matching. And I don't know what Jadakiss had on. I'm like, what are you wearing right now? I mean, don't get me wrong. It fit.
It was New York. You know what I'm saying? It's Tim's shorts. You know what I mean?
It definitely was. It definitely was. But oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to actually wrap it up right here though, because we've been on for almost well over 3.5 hours. This was another great segment. I want to thank everybody that came through and showed support. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this podcast and all of the episodes that I've aired so far. Tune in about 2 weeks for episode 3. We will be talking about classic albums. Which ones do you consider classics? Ones that are start to finish or ones that are close call, which means if they have a few songs that you can skip, do you still label it a classic? Ski, I know you're going to be there for that one. So, because I already know. I know that's probably going to be like almost 5 hours in a sense, because we're going to have a whole lot to talk about on that one. But you talking? Oh, he's a country artist. Oh, okay. They should start doing like some country versus battles. That would be good. But I don't know a lot of names. I just know songs really. But maybe like what Garth Brooks and who's other big name? Blake Shelton. That'd probably be like a good versus. But I don't really know other songs like that. If I hear it, I probably would know it. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming in. Like I said, I do truly appreciate it. This has been another episode of the Debate Table. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, hit the notification bell. So that way, when I go live, you guys know you can come on in and join this debate. Again, everyone is entitled to their opinion. Everyone can definitely come through and do their thing and rise and shine like the sun. So until next time, everybody, Josh, it's been a pleasure. Marvel, appreciate you coming through.
Yes.
It's also been a pleasure. Everybody that came through, it's been a pleasure. And also a big shout out to my brother from another Freedom Matrix for coming in and joining through StreamYard. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys. I will see y'all on the next one. Oh yeah, Josh, Bloodborne sucks, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
It's a hard game. That game's too hard.
Huh?
That's a hard game, Bloodborne.
Very.
It's not hard. You just gotta learn it. You know what I'm saying? Once you figure out the minutia and you learn your way around it, it's easy peasy.
You are beaten 2-1. It's hard, and we don't like it. So we're just gonna leave it at that. So all right, everybody. I'm out of here. Until next time. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Peace. Gone.